Yo, what's going on, guys? Super Rocker here, and welcome back to another live stream. Hope each and every one of you guys are having a fantastic day so far. And today's stream, we're going to be reacting to the FNAF 2 official teaser trailer. I've been saving this because, I know the trailer was out, for it's been out for 3 days and such, and I was like, I want to react to it so bad, but like, you know what? I want to react to the trailer live with you guys here in a stream, react to it live, and then afterwards break it down and analyze. But overall, I am very stoked. I'm very excited, and seeing how this is the second trailer, not the second trailer, seeing how this is the FNAF 2 movie official teaser trailer, right? See now that we're in the FNAF 2 movie of things, right? And not the first one. So we passed the first one. The first one's great. It's awesome. But we know that this trailer for the FNAF 2 movie is also going to be even better than the first FNAF movie official teaser trailer. So, y'all guys know how we do around here in the streams. Y'all guys know the drill. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and read some of you guys' comments, give you guys introduced, make you guys feel welcome, gives people time to tune to the stream, and then afterwards, we're gonna get all this rolling. We're gonna get the reaction rolling, the analysis of things rolling, and then we'll be cooking up some theories and talking to you guys here during the stream as well too. Though, and I know that y'all guys saying, "Super, just a little bit earlier than you normally." This is an early stream. There's a lot earlier for you to stream than normal, which I'm like, I know it's a lot earlier, but I figured since most of you guys probably by tomorrow, because today's Sunday, but tomorrow will be Monday, right? So most of you guys either have school tomorrow or work. Like, I figured let's just do the stream earlier. I figured the stream will be around at least maybe like 2 hours, if not 2.5. Today's stream will be a super long one, but we're gonna hopefully it's gonna be a good one. Nah, you're super late, how dare you. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go and start reading comments right now. So I'm gonna go and start reading comments right away. Let's see what we got here in the stream for today. What is up, Demon? Good to see you. Welcome. What's up, Shadow? Hola, Caden. What's up, K-Man Gaming? What's up, Canada? Aviation. It feels too early from the stream. It's a little early, but it's a little different. It's okay being different. Good to see you, Hannah. What is up, Ash 4-star? W know, but I'm about to watch the Minecraft movie. Enjoyed the Minecraft movie, or a Minecraft movie, sorry. Enjoy the film, man. I need to go see it very soon. What's up, Chalupa? Chalupa, I would have gotten your pin matches, but like it says today starting at 6:50. Like, you don't need to incorporate a time. You can say today Super will be reacting live to the FNAF 2 official teaser trailer, right? You don't have to put the time in there, because people know what time the stream is starting, which is why I went for clashes, because it just says today Super will be reacting to the FNAF 2 teaser trailer, right? Nothing gets your message, but it's like you don't have to incorporate the time in there, What's up, Mystic Arts? Good to see you, The Watcher. Let's see who else we got here in the stream. What's up, Clash? Welcome again. Thank you for the pin message, by the way, Clash. Been a hot second since I last heard about the teaser. Yep, heard it's been a hot second for you. That end is a typo. You good? Wait, school's about to start. Well, I don't know if it's starting for people, but I know usually people are typically, tomorrow is Monday. It's the start of the week, so people are usually busy. So I didn't want to start the stream super late today. I want to do it earlier. What's up, Freddy Fazbear? Jump scare. There you go. A little bit of susness in there. A little bit of susness. Definitely getting clipped right there. But, it's all right. What's up, the Rotswell Show? Good to see you. Welcome. Finance of Freddy's 2 or pizza for the Hunger Games takes on scary robots. Pretty much, dude. I'm early today. Heard you early. What's up, your boy, Silly Fen? Welcome to stream. Yo, Mystique Arts, thanks for being a member for 13 months. Let's get some W's in the chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, dude. I am Steve. Bro, I cannot wait to hear it. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, Mark. Welcome to stream, my friend. Thanks for being here, Mark. Hope you have a good one. Mark on YouTube. What's up, Mark? But he's here in person. Yeah, Mark on YouTube, but he's here in person. What's up, Mark? Good. Or Mario. Why did I say Mark? God. No, Mario, not Mark. It's supposed to be Mario, not Mark, or Mark Mario. That's like just your nickname? Because I know it's actually Mario, because it's Mario and Hannah. Because usually Hannah and Mario are here together watching the stream. Not, I don't know where Mark came from. I'm pretty sure you meant Mario, right? I'm sorry, Mario. My fault. God, I'm just Flint and Steel, chicken jockey. I swear, I'm never gonna hear the end of it with these lines. I'm never gonna hear the end of it at all from you guys. Bro left his music on. Yeah, I left the music on. Why would I not leave the music on, bro? This music is a chill and vibe and chill, bro. I decided to keep the music I used in yesterday's stream for today's stream because why not? Why not? But yeah, thank you, Mystique Arts, for being a member. But anywho, happy gaming. Welcome to stream. Mango has a crazy design in the trailer. By the way, noise. Yeah, I know in this trailer we're gonna be seeing the toy animatronics, but like seeing I wouldn't like we're actually gonna be seeing them like full on in the flesh, So I'm very stoked inside to see that. What's up, Super Dude 4001 who summoned me? I summoned you. Also, welcome to stream, by the way. Good to see you, Super Dude. I'm reading people's comments right now. That way everybody gets like recognized and read and welcomed. Water bucket released. I swear, dude. God, they love crushing loaf. I swear, I'm never gonna hear the end of it from you guys with these lines, bro, from the Minecraft movie. I'm never gonna hear the end of it. I'm never gonna hear the end of it. Wait till you see Chica's feet in the teaser trailer. Oh my god. Wait till you see Toy Chica's feet in the teaser trailer. Oh god, I am Rotzi. They're the villages. I'm cushioning our fall with this water bucket. I have to go see this movie, man. I need to see this movie as soon as possible. I gotta see it. Mark is my nickname. Gotcha, Mark. My fault. Sorry, Mark. My B. Now I understand. So Mark is your nickname, but I know it's like those Mario Hannah. Okay. Now I understand the confusion. Now I understand now. Chalupa Mario is my fiance. Normally he just chills next to me when I'm on stream, but he decided to jump on his own account to chat. So we're here saying, gotcha. See, that makes more sense now. I was an idiot, but now it makes sense since you explained it. So yeah, so Mario, aka Mark, being one and the same, right? He just hopped on his account, but normally it's y'all guys watch together on Hannah's account, you know. Gotcha. I am cheese. You stole Torchica because you're going to do sus stuff with Torchica. I don't know what you're talking about, Happy Gaming. I think you're tripping, bud. You're kind of tripping a bit. You fumbling? It's okay to fumble every once in a while, dude. I can see everybody. I'm not even going to read that comment. Come on, Super Dude, be more appropriate. I'm not even going to read that. I'm not even going to read that. Yeah, I know, right, Chad? I'm always an idiot. I'm always an idiot. I know, right? I'm always an idiot. It's crazy, dude. I always do. Super Dude always have. What the heck, Chupa? Start. Yeah. Toy Freddy also. What Toy Freddy has leaked his feet in the. Y'all guys need to stop. All right, I'm gonna do it real quick, and then we're gonna get this started. I am super. It's just so weird, bro. It's so weird, but it's so funny to say that at the same time. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, I decided to do. Yeah, horrible. Yeah, very, very horrible. Your clips. I am super. I can't with this chat. Yeah, I can't today. I always come back. I'm gonna clip all the feet show. Oh my god, this is a crafted table. I love how we're supposed to be talking about the FNAF 2 movie trailer. We're just talking about the Minecraft movie, bro. Like, what the heck? This is supposed to be a FNAF 2 movie stream. This is not a Minecraft stream, dude. Okay, we'll save that for another time, right? We need to talk about. I mean, it's okay to talk about Minecraft, but like, we're here to talk about FNAF, not the Minecraft movie. Someone clip that in. This is a crafted table. Came here as fast as I could. I saw the title. I was like, yes. Love the back reviews, by the way. Thank you, She-Wolf. Also, welcome to stream, by the way. We're out here just like saying Minecraft, Minecraft movie lines, like Steve lines, and just messing around and everything. Big old red ones. I can't today. I can't. After the 14 years, you have such Flits and Steel. God, this is the Minecraft FNAF movie now. What's up, Janelle? Maybe do repo. I'll do repo stream in the near future. I have yet to see the Minecraft movie. Same. I gotta go see it this weekend. I'm planning to go see it either Monday or Tuesday. What's up, Asshole Talk Boy? I can't breathe. This is too funny, bro. This is not a king. It's a legend. Minecraft is taking over the world, chat. It's official. Minecraft is officially taking over the world, including FNAF. Minecraft is taking over everything. This is crazy. This is not a drill, chat. I repeat, this is not a drill. Minecraft is taking over the world. Oh my god. Okay. But in all seriousness, in today's stream, we're gonna be doing a live reaction to the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 official teaser trailer, y'all. The trailer is only around like 49. I think it's around 49 seconds. Last I checked. Again, I haven't watched the trailer. I wanted to say my reaction specifically for the stream. And then afterwards, once we finish reacting to the trailer, we're gonna be analyzing it, break it down, and we'll be cook up some theories of guys here on the stream. I don't really want to see it in the theaters, honestly, and that's coming from someone who loves the theaters. Really? Interesting. Okay, I'll be seeing it at home. That's fine. Some people prefer to watch the films at home, and I can respect that. Enderpearl. The FNAF 2 teaser trailer is so good. Awesome. What's up, your boy Silly Finn? Silly boy Finn. Your boy Silly Finn says, Diamond Armor full set. God. Okay. Let's get right into it, chat. Let's get right into it. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go to computer screen. I got the or my computer screen scene right here. Sorry, and I already got the trailer pulled up right here, as you guys can see. And the best part is seeing how I do have YouTube Premium and all of such, right? Not only are we going to be watching this at the highest quality, right? So I'll make sure this is being played through at 1080p Premium HD. We got the enhanced bit rate, y'all. But we don't have to worry about any ads or anything crazy like that whatsoever. So we're in the clear. We're in the zone now, y'all. And that was my last one. Berstar says, have you ever played Granny? I think only a couple times. Why do you ask? Let's get back to FNAF. I love Minecraft too, but we're talking exactly. I love Minecraft. Don't get me wrong, but like we're here to talk about FNAF. Okay, we are here to talk about FNAF, and then afterwards, once we're done talking about the FNAF 2, talk about the FNAF 2 movie, right? Then we can talk about Minecraft all we want. What's up, Mocha? Good to see you. Welcome to stream. Finally, good stuff. I can watch anyways. Hi, I forgot I had Discord closed. I did get the ping. You're good. No worries. Almost died finding an Enderman for it. What the heck, dude? What the flip, dude? All right. So yeah. Anywho, let me actually turn off the music. By the way, hold on. I gotta turn off my background music. I was about to start this without the. I was almost about to start this reaction with the music playing. Okay, so camera's good, display capture's good, microphone's good, game audio's good, right? My audio should be fine. I'll turn it down the volume just a tad bit, just so it's not super duper loud. It's not overpowering. Let me check my game audio as well too. The game audio should be fine. Or just audio in general. Let me see. Yeah, I have it at 20%. I'll turn it down just slightly, by like 2% right there. I'm gonna adjust that there. I want to make sure this isn't too loud, but I want to make sure you guys can hear me and everything. Yeah, I'm so excited to see your reaction. This trailer is amazing. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of people have been waiting for my reaction. Yeah, I have Discord beats go on. Okay, real quickly, if some of my moderators can spam some Discord links in the chat, some Discord invites. If you guys want to join my Discord server, you have to be at least 13 years old or older. But if you are 13 years old or older, you're more than welcome to join the server. And the server is a great way to connect with me and other viewers, and you know you can get notified of when I go live, make videos, shorts videos, community posts, all that fun stuff. So yeah, thank you for doing that, shout out. I appreciate you, dude. Bet up 16, nice. Demon says, why do all the toys have toes that look like rectangles? Because they're toy animatronics, that's why. Sorry for screaming too much. I'm a big fan, girl. You're good, She-Wolf. No worries, no worries. Okay, real quickly before I officially just let things. Oh, hold up. Let me just play this briefly, right? Let me just play this briefly. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all guys hear me pretty good? I'm just playing that briefly. That way y'all guys can hear me. Like, was that evenly level for you guys, like, you know, the volume and everything and such, right? Y'all guys able to hear me perfectly fine? I just want to make sure y'all guys can hear everything perfectly fine, right? For my reaction and the video and everything before we get into this. All good? All right, sweet, awesome. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that ultimately this is like the best it can be right here. So all right, here we go, guys. This is it. We're gonna be reacting to the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 official teaser trailer for the very first time. I'm very stoked. I'm very excited. I cannot wait to see whatever we're about to. Obviously, we're gonna be seeing the toy animatronics and and just the a little bit of the plot and everything such for the moving and film and everything. Seeing Mike, Vanessa. I think we're going to be seeing Vanessa. I don't know. I mean, obviously we have to, right? Because she survived in the first film, so we got to see her in this one, obviously. So yeah. Anywho, I'm very stoked and excited to see this trailer for the first time. So without any of that, without further ado, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to stop yapping. Let's go ahead and react to the trailer. Here we go. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. Get ready to rock. So we got the OG animatronic. That's Michael. Oh my God.
Are you ready?
Who is that?
Start the show?
Is that William? Yo, look at that. They're like, it's like a FNAF festival there. There's Abby. December. Gone to Fits My Friends. The OG animatronics. Vanessa. Toy Bunny.
Everywhere.
Oh, you're... What are you doing? Oh, you're screwed. That's Toy Chicken. Mangle. Oh my God. Yo. Oh my God. Toy Bunny. Oh, William. Mangle. Oh my God.
Showtime.
Showtime? Oh my God, there's the logo for the FNAF 2 movie. Oh my God. There was Toy Freddy there too. I saw Toy Freddy for a second. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Even though that trailer was only like 48 seconds, there was so much to take from it. And I heard the puppets music as well too, like the music bots and everything. Oh my God. Mangle looked oh my God, there was so much to take from there. There's like some sort of like a FNAF fest going on as well too, like a festival or some sort of fest going on as well too. Oh my God, that trailer is so good. For the trailer only being 48 seconds, oh my God, that trailer was beautiful. This was so good. This was peak. Oh my God, I am speechless. Y'all. That's Faz Fest. That's what it's Faz Fest. I was saying it's sort of like like FNAF Fest or something like that. Going on, so it's Faz Fest. That's what it is. Okay, got you. Oh my goodness. Okay, There's so much to take from the trailer. Okay, hold on. Asshole Dogboy says, I have a theory. This movie is going to be based off the Twisted One's book since the Twisted animatronics were sent everywhere to kill Charlie. Maybe it'll be the same in the movie, but it's for Mike and Abby. Yeah, because I was wondering if we were going to see, like, any Vanessa at all in this film. Because not obviously we're going to see her, but, like, I don't know if, like, if they were going to show her at all in this trailer. But they did show her, and it looks like she did actually survive the stabbing, and she's okay, and she did recover and stuff, right? But, again, we'll talk about her more when we get into that part, though. But the fact that we do see Vanessa in here alive and well, everything is awesome. And such, because if you guys remember, at the end of the first film, right? Vanessa was in the hospital, right? Because actually she got stabbed by her own dad, right? She was in the hospital, and we didn't think she was gonna, like, wake. We didn't know how long she was gonna, if she was gonna, like, wake up, or she was gonna play a role at all in the second film at all. In any case, but because it made you wonder, right, Chad? Because we know that Vanessa got stabbed and such, and I'm not sure if she was gonna be in a coma or she was gonna be just being there for quite a while. Then afterwards, like, maybe near the end of the second film, she was in a sequel coma. The chair was like, forget the coma, your girl's here. Pretty much, because I swear, chat, wasn't Vanessa in a coma in the first film? Like, if I'm not mistaken, what's a Diablo Bear? If I'm not mistaken, chat, was she not put in a coma? But I guess she must have woken up from the coma. Yeah, she was, exactly. So I was like, I wasn't too sure if we were gonna see her, like, officially at all in, like, this in the trailer here, or maybe they were gonna say that for later on in the film. I wasn't too sure, but yeah, she was in the coma. But it looks like she's woken up from the coma, because I know it was pretty obvious we were gonna see Mike and Abby again, right, and the toy animatronics and the plot and everything, or some sort of concussion, whatever the case was, right. But either way, she was out of commission. I wasn't too sure if they were gonna really show her here in the teaser trailer or not, or maybe she was gonna, like, appear later on in the film, or like maybe at the end of it. We don't know, for her to possibly become Vanny. I don't know, but I always come back. Herdy always come back. The one thing I hate about FNAF movie 1 is that the lore is so inaccurate. I'm assuming the movie takes place around a year or two after the first movie, so that would probably be enough time for her to recover. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, because Abby does look a lot older in this film, right? She's definitely a lot taller than what she was in the first film, because the first film she was younger. The FNAF lore movie is separate. Yeah, the FNAF movie lore is separate. We have to keep in mind it's very different, everything. And Abby is much older. Abby is much older in this film here. So again, I wasn't too sure. I mean, I knew there was gonna be a time skip. Again, obviously, yeah, I should have known that Vanessa was gonna be in here. In the trailer. Well, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to overthink this. I'm not trying to be super stupid. You know what I'm saying, Charlie? Like, I don't mean to be stupid. Like, I didn't know if they were gonna actually show. I mean, I know there was gonna be flashbacks, but I'm not sure if they were actually gonna, like, show her in the trailer or not. And all that such. But it's good to see that, she is alive, she's well, and she's gonna be tagging along with. Yeah, Abby looks so big compared to the first. Yeah, Abby looks a lot bigger compared to the first one. 100%. Okay. I'm gonna just play this out for a bit. We need Matt Pat in the FNAF 2 movie, like in the other one. I don't know, man. Maybe anything goes, chat. Anything goes. We'll see. Maybe. Time will tell. I mean, Matt Pat had his role in the first movie. So yeah, like, I'm not sure they'll do it again here. No, we need Markiplier. Yeah, we need Markiplier in the second film. We need Markiplier in the FNAF 2 movie right here. We need Mark, bro. We need him. My internet is slow. I hear your voice talking, but the voice is fast in the video. I recommend refreshing the stream, or maybe just reconnecting to your Wi-Fi. That will help you out right there. Yeah, get the king there, exactly. We need Markiplier. We need Markiplier in the FNAF 2 movie, bro. We need him. We need him, chat. So yeah, because I know, like I said, when it comes to these official teaser trailers, they're not going to show, like, everything on point. But the fact that we do see, again, Vanessa in here, she's alive and well, and active and everything. Well, and we see her, it means that, that she is okay. She survived the stabbing, and she's gonna be accompanying Mike and Abby, dealing with the toy animatronics as well too. So yeah, again, apologies, chat, for being so stupid. As Shadow says, I'm an idiot. So sorry about that. Because again, this is my first time seeing this trailer, and I wasn't too sure of what or not. I knew, like, when they released some screenshots and other things earlier in terms for this. For when they released screenshots, right? I know there was, like, a flashback sequence, in terms of, like, some events that happened before, near the end of the first movie. I am Super Dude. I am K-Man. What are your thoughts on the toy Freddy feet? Oh my goodness. This is my theory. I was thinking about, what if Henry in this movie is a bad guy and he works for William Afton? I don't know. This is all I got. Just imagine. You're good. I'm Chupa. They love close enough. Okay. Let's say the Minecraft stuff a little bit later on, okay? But anyway, let me go ahead and start. I hear people saying that Mangle is getting hit by a car. That's why one of the scenes she's breaking a car window. Really? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let me go ahead and start analyzing this trailer. scene by scene right here, right? Now that I know that Vanessa is in commission, because I think that's what I meant. I think what I meant overall is that like is Vanessa gonna wake up, and she did wake up, and she's in full commission. So yeah, okay. Anyways, enough of me talking about Vanessa like that, which again we'll talk about Vanessa later on. Anyway, let's go and start breaking this down. So the first shot we get here is that we get a shot of, well, I unfortunately have to go, but I had to witness your reaction, which I'm so happy to. Now you good, She-Wolf, for it. I appreciate you sticking around and watch my reaction. I really appreciate that. Thank you for all the support. Have a great rest of your day. Keep being awesome. We'll see you in the next one, She-Wolf Warrior. Thanks for being here, my friend. I will stop talking and watch the video with the full screen on the phone in order to see, because my phone screen's small. I got you. Super. Can I have my monthly paycheck? Bro, I been gave that to you a long time ago. I don't know what you're talking about. I been gave that to you a long time ago. Okay, anyway. Let me start analyzing the trailer now, shall we? So, okay. So, first things first here, in this scene here, in this shot here, we could see that, we see Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. This is like the old sign that we see here within the first location, right? In the first film, we see that this is the poster that they used to advertise Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place, right? But it's also broken here as well too. The glass, like the glass that would protect the picture is broken. What's up, Arthur? Welcome to stream, Arthur. Hope today's going well. Thank you for being here. Welcome. So yeah, the glass here is broken as such, right? Kind of representing how it is also kind of crazy because not only is like the glass like broken and everything, but also kind of represents how this kind of represents how these guys are also gonna be broken and withered as well too, right? I think I kind of like the symbolism here with like this poster that they zoom in with the shattered glass as well, and it's focusing on the poster here, right? It's showing how these guys are going to be withered and broken and everything. And while we didn't see any withered animatronics, we did not see any withered animatronics at all, guys. I just realized that. We didn't see any of the withered animatronics at all. So I joined the stream, and the first thing I see is AI trying to basically steal your job. What? Nothing is stealing my job, dude. It's just somebody just like Super Rockbot just being a bot. It's also mirroring that yellow star explosion behind him. Yeah, it is. It's also mirroring that as well, too. The yellow star explosion. I didn't notice that. You're right. It is mirroring that. You're right. So good eye on that right there. So yeah, this shot right here is kind of showcasing how like well, this is the first one, so they want to be yeah. This is the first teaser trailer, right? This is the first trailer we gotten for the FNAF 2 movie, so they're not gonna just reveal the wither animatronics, right? If anything, they're most likely gonna be saving them for the first official trailer. Whenever we get that, whenever we get that trailer, they'll, I meant YouTube AI. Okay, got you. The Wizards will probably be a save for the next trailer, save with the puppet. Yeah, because I heard the puppet music play. Y'all guys heard that, right? Y'all guys heard the puppet's music being played throughout this trailer, but we didn't see the puppet at all. But we heard the music playing, which was awesome to hear, by the way. I love hearing, because again, we heard, well, remember there was the message at the end of the first film, right? Come find me, right? That being like the puppet right there. That's and it was being spelt out by the puppet as well too. So we gotta go find the puppet. Go find the puppet. Go find Garrett. Chica in the poster staring into my eyes. Yeah, Chica in the poster is staring into my eyes as well too. What's up, Leva Kovic? Welcome to stream. Hope you have a good day so far. Appreciate being in the stream. Welcome. My favorite guys. My favorite movie is Yarnaby. Bet. Let's go. Your favorite movie is Yarnaby. That's awesome. Let's go. I would do my job, but Super won't give me my paycheck, bro. I been giving you a check like last week, dude. You're tripping. You're mad tripping, my guy. So thank you, Mocha, for doing that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mocha. Thank you. That way he gets to stop and we can move forward. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. So it's just zooming into the poster. And next up here, we have Mangle right here. This is a shot of Mangle essentially powering up, right? Or just like, booting up right here, because Mangle is asleep, but now Mangle is booting up. And when we hear powering up, right? Or booting up, right? We see the eyes glowing as well, too. Well, this eye glowing, this is like, because again, you have Mangle with her main head, or her yes head, Mangle being yes gender. We have Mangle. What is Mangle's gender? Yes. Mangle's gender is yes. So Mangle, while she is a female, she also does have male animatronic parts. So that's why when people ask, is Mangle male or female, Scott just says yes. No, that's not an endo. That is Mangle, 100%, because you can see the wires and the way the head is connecting. And like I said, what other animatronic do we know has like a endo head like this, right, with one eyeball? And no, Arthur, no, she's not. Super, let me out of the basement. Okay, here's the key. Boom, there you go. You can let yourself out of the basement. I got you. Super, that was weird. She's a girl with, bro. It's not weird, dude. It's just FNAF, bro. If FNAF world switches up between he and him and she and her pronouns, Mangle uses both. Yeah, Mangle uses both. Mangle uses both. She and he. Yeah, that's Mangle's endo head. This is Mangle's, not Mango. Mangle's endo head right here. And you see how the head is attached to Mangle's body as well too. So yeah, this is 100% Mangle right here. You know, powering up, booting up right here right now, right? Keep going.
Welcome back. Are you ready to start the show?
Welcome back. Are you ready to start the show? That is 100% gotta be a dialogue from Matthew Lillard, aka William Afton there, from a flashback sequence, right? And it was quick as well too. But I think I saw a hand with a knife as well too during the shot, like a old unwithered, like clean polished spring body hand with a knife as well too. It flashed really quickly, but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that as well. And then we saw Toy Freddy as well. There was a lot going on. I was looking at the chat for you guys. And we saw Toy Freddy as well. Yeah, Matthew Lillard. So that line right there, that line, when he says that.
Welcome back. Are you ready to start the show?
Welcome back, ready to start the show. So most likely, he's saying this while he's in the spring bodysuit and is performing, right? Back in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, right? And we'll probably see him like most likely luring some kids in the back and like, you know, not that obviously won't show us killing the kids, but like he'll be killing them and afterwards stuff them in the suits and stuff. And we'll most likely see a younger Vanessa as well too. What if Afton is making a circus with the animatronics? Maybe. Please give us the link for the video. If you want the link for if you want to see the full trailer for yourself, the link is in the description, by the way. Thomas. Super, I trust you. I trust only you. You give me my paycheck. She gave me Monopoly money. Oh my god. Hey, Super, who do you think activates animatronics if William Afton is dead unless he woke up already? Well, I mean, keep in mind the Wither animatronics are possessed, right? They're possessed, and you know they can move about their own accordance, right? For the toy animatronics, it's pretty clear. I don't know who, because I'm trying to think. The toy animatronics are not possessed, right? But keep in mind this is the FNAF movie verse, so in this case, these toy animatronics could very much well be possessed by more dead children that William lured in the back and killed them. Because I know when it comes to the games, I don't think the toy animatronics are possessed, but I know the Wither animatronics are. But we know that the Wither animatronic part, we know that when it comes to the toy animatronics, like, right, some of the Fazbear employees, in the games I'm pretty sure, okay, so in the games do you think they are possessed? Okay, because I know there's always been a whole debate as to whether or not the toy animatronics were really possessed, but we know that the OG animatronics were. We do know that. So, but I think in this case, right, we know that William killed more than 5 kids. He killed way more than 5 children. He killed multiple children and stuffed them in animatronic suits. Super, I'm going, oh my god, Jesus. Here, Super Rock Bot. So I can actually analyze and provide people content. So I can provide them content. There you go. Take your money. There you go. Jesus, man. I am trying to provide content. There's your check. Please leave me be. Thank you, Boca. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to analyze here. I'm trying to do some content. Jesus, bro. I'm trying to analyze the trailer, and bro just doesn't know when to stop. Like, Jesus. Okay, Hannah says, Mario also pointed out the poster at the beginning is very similar to how Sesame Street characters look in 2D since Jim Henson's company makes the animatronics. Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice. That's a good detail. That's a really good detail. Thanks for pointing it out. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, Janelle. Jesus, man. I'm like, my god, guys, in order to super gives you money. Oh my god. I don't know why you guys love to annoy me sometimes. I'm like, just let me make the content. Just let me make the content, alright? Jeez Louise. Like, my goodness, just let me analyze the trailer, please, okay? I'm not green. I am not green, as Arthur says. I am not green. Jesus. Okay. Anywho, back to this, right? So back to the trailer here. Let me keep on analyzing. Super, I got you. Don't. Thank you, Mocha. I appreciate you watching my back. Thank you. Because some people just want to see me get angry. They want to see me go green for no freaking reason, dude. I swear, dude. No, I don't want to hear a joke. No, thank you. I'm good. Back to analyzing. Okay. So we got the... What was it called again, you said, Shadow? But the toys are polished. Someone fixed them up and reprogrammed them to hurt Mike, Abby, and Vanessa down. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that the toy animatronics are a lot polished. They are new. Someone definitely fixed them up by taking parts from the OG animatronics, right? And applied them to the toy animatronics. Yeah, someone took parts. What's up, Bogey? Somebody took parts from the Fast. So this is Fast what's got going on right here. So most like what's going on with these toy animatronics, right? Is that not only do we see that the toy animatronics are very polished, but somebody fits them up and reprogrammed them to hurt Mike, Abby, and Vanessa, and they're hunting them down as well too. So they gotta now Mike, Abby, and Vanessa got to investigate this, right, and figure out who did it and why they did it as well. Loving how Bonnie has fangirls who cosplay. Yeah, can we talk about how we have this girl here who has like blue hair and she has blue bunny ears as well too, right? She's cosplaying as Bonnie the bunny. Not Bonnie the rabbit, Bonnie the bunny. Possibly Henry, as in the games he's nice, but in the movies, possibly he could be evil and gets revenge and getting revenge of the death of William. Yeah, see, what if that's the case, chat? What if Henry in this universe could be evil and he could be trying to be getting revenge due to the death of William Afton, you know? Could he be getting revenge? It's possible. It's very possible. Maybe. Yo, Super, I'm gonna go to sleep after this because I have school in 6 hours. Let me out of your basement. All right, bro, I took the key. I unlocked the basement. You can go now and enjoy yourself a wonderful night. But yeah, thanks for being here, your boy Steelfan. Have a great rest of the day or night. Keep being an awesome person. We'll see you in the next one. AK Buff, he's yes, yeah. After all, they were best friends. That is true. That is true, Kaden. Both William and Henry are best friends, or they were best friends. So yeah, so again, because the FNAF movie lore, right, and the story and everything is completely different compared to the games also. So it's like, yeah, while we do have the same characters, right, within the franchise, the story and the lore could go in many directions and things could play out entirely different. So is it possible that Henry could be evil in this? Maybe. It's possible, or it could be just someone entirely new that's, you know, has it out for us, you know, because we know it can't be William because William got spring locked and he got locked in the back closet, you know. And he has to be rotting throughout all that time. You know, he's got to rot and, you know, decay and such, right, before he becomes Springtrap. Definitely different, as Vanessa is an Afton is very possible. It is very possible because Vanessa is an Afton in his universe. Keep in mind, we have to keep that in mind. Well, in the games, in one of the games, Vanessa is not an Afton. In the movie verse here, she is an Afton. So we have to keep that in mind. It would be pretty cool. It could be a Pizza Platz manager from the past. Maybe it's possible, but who knows? If it turns out to be a crazy twist and it's, hi, I'm just saying hi. Well, welcome to stream, Evan Bohan. Hope they treat you well, sir. Good to see you. Hello, Evan. Just played Rivals? Awesome, dude. Well, I hope you're having a great time playing Rivals. Thanks for being here to the stream. We welcome you, dude. No, this movie isn't a prequel, Wes. This is a sequel. They made it very clear that the Emma Tammy, and Jason Blum, they said that FNAF 2 movie is a sequel, not a prequel. This is not a prequel. This movie is a sequel. All right, see you later, Boca. Thanks for support. Have a great day. We'll see you in a future stream. Take it easy, my friend. I think this girl is cosplaying Bonnie is gonna die from Bonnie. Nah, I don't think so. She's not gonna die. She's not gonna die. But anywho, let's let the trailer play out. As you can see here, we have a spin wheel right here. We have Freddy here. We have the cupcake, Carl. We also have Bonnie right there as well. We get the OG animatronics. I'm trying to see if we can get anything else on that spin wheel. Can we see anything else on the spin wheel, or was that it? Is it going to show just those characters? I think it's a little bit, it's kind of hard to, see, I knew it. That's Fotsy right there. So we got Fotsy, Bonnie, Carl, and we got Freddy right there as well. We don't see, this is like a spin wheel. It's like a spin wheel roulette. It's like a spin wheel roulette. You kind of land on something. So whatever character you land on, you kind of, you know, get a certain prize, right? That's what's going on. But I'm going to let this dialogue fully play out from...
Come with me now.
Oh, hang on.
To start the show, come with me now.
Come with me now. And also, look at that shot, chat. Look at that. We can see the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza sign right there. Again, we seen pictures of the new sign beforehand, but seeing it in this trailer here, that looks so dang good. And it's pretty clear that this is Abby here on the bike. She's going to this new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and his new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is going to have the toy animatronics, right? Toy Chica, Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, and Mangle as well. Yes, we got Abby here, so she's looking at the brand new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza this December. Gone to Fitz, my friend. So Abby has left us a note here. We'll play it out. So Abby has left that note for Mike there. Mango, not Mango. I'm not trying to say Mango. I'm saying Mangle. Like Mango. I keep saying Mango. I don't know why I keep saying Mango. I'm trying to say Mangle. I don't know why. It's the names are so close with each other. Like Mango, Mangle. I'm trying to say Mangle. Mango is a mango. Yeah, I meant to say Mangle. Sorry, not mango. Mangle. So like toy. Yeah, my bad. My fault. I meant to say Toy Chica, Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, and Mangle. Sorry, not Mango. Gosh, geez, man. I don't know why I get that messed up all the time. Like, I swear. Not messed up all the time, but, like, I didn't mean to say it like that. But, yeah, we saw Mangle, not Mangle. Not Mango. Mangle. Jesus, man. Mangle. God. Can never say things right. Evan says, also, can you face me in Rivals when I... Oh, absolutely. Like I said, Evan, the next time we do another Roblox stream and we do Rivals, you're more than welcome. I'll be more than welcome to challenge you again. Again, we do different teams, so feel free to just go on the opposite team. And again, we can go off against each other, different teams. Yeah, absolutely. I am Mango. I meant to say Mangle. My main goal, my main goal will now blow up. It's like Mangle, Mango. Again, they sound very similar, you know. Well, like I said, in terms of the FNAF games, right? FNAF 2 is you know, a prequel, but when it comes to the movie here, it is a sequel. Wait, FNAF 2 is based on 1987 and FNAF 1 1998. And the spin wheel has the FNAF 1 animatronics models. How? Yeah, I can't pronounce things correctly. I meant to say Mangle. Mangle, not Mango. Mango. I just said Mango. I don't know why I said Mango. Yeah, now people are gonna be making fun of me in the chat because I said Mango instead of Mangle. Yep, now I'm never going to hear the end of it now. I'm never going to hear the end of it now. Jesus, man. Okay, let's focus on this scene right here, right? So, as you see here, as we can see, Abby has left a note for Mike, right? Yeah, I think, FNAF 1 takes place in 1993. I think, FNAF 1 takes place in 1993. FNAF 2 is 1987, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Mango. Well, I'm saying Mango. I'm saying Mangle. Mangle. POV, me trying to say Mangle. Mangle. My main goal. Mangle. Okay, now I made everyone start calling Mangle for a single drug for all, dude. And isn't the first film supposed to be the early... Yeah, so when it comes to FNAF universe, right? In the FNAF movieverse, it takes place in the early 2000s. Yeah. I can't remember. Didn't the first film take place in 2000? Was it exactly the year 2000? Was it 2005? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember that, chat. Did the first film take place in the year 2005? Yeah, I think it was 2005. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2005 when the FNAF movie takes place. The first one, the first FNAF movie, the FNAF 1 movie takes place in the year 2005. Here, considering how Abby is much taller, much older, this could be happening, I would say, at least maybe a year or two later. So this film could be happening a year or two later in the future. Five Nights at the Bite of 83. Yes, sir. Five Nights at the Bite of 83. You'll love to see it. Okay. Yeah. Gone defeats my friends. Pretty clear that Abby has left this note for Mike, saying that she's gone off to the first FNAF 1 location. Not the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, but like the first location, right, from the first film. She's going back there to go fix her friends. That being the original Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Just to let you guys know that. That way, if you guys are curious as to what this note means, that's what this means. So Mike grabs it, and also Mike, by the way, got a haircut as well too, because I remember his hair being a lot longer in the first film. So my boy here, Josh Hutcherson, has got a haircut, and he's looking really good. He's looking really good with the fresh cut and everything, and he's definitely shaved a bit as well. Nice cut, Mike. I like a cut, G. Oh my god, yeah, our boy Josh Hutcherson has got a haircut. But also, there's something I do want to talk about as well too when it comes to Mike's haircut, and when we do see Vanessa as well too, right? So we'll let this play out. So Mike. I was trying to wait for your eyes to open, that way your eyes aren't closed. Now.
There, Mike.
Wait, there you. Take it. I'm trying to slow it down. There you. I'm trying to fix the frame where you're not looking like you're so sleepy. I guess you're gonna look kind of a little sleepy, Vanessa. I'm just trying to fix it. There we go. That's better. I swear, like, when I paused it at the frame, it looked like Vanessa just like, yeah, I'm just not in the mood, Mike. I'm just not in the mood today. FNAF 3 Vanessa and Mike start dating, I think. You mean in the FNAF 3 movie? Yeah, she's sleepy. She's definitely sleeping. I mean, I gotta sense some chemistry both from Mike and Vanessa here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm behind it. I'm behind the chemistry. I'm behind it. It's becoming brain rot now. Yeah, it's becoming brain rot. Anywho, as you can see here in this shot, right, we have Mike here, talking to Vanessa. Vanessa actually has her hair let down, which is nice to see. You know, it's nice to see how, like, instead of having her hair, like, because her hair was up, but it's nice to see her hair down as well. As a hopeless romantic, I ship it. Yes, I ship it too. I ship it as well, Hannah. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I as a hopeless romantic myself, I also ship it. So thank you. Imagine they were married. Well, I mean, I don't think they. Well, I don't think it won't go that far in the film, but like, it's a W ship. I like the ship. I don't, and that's okay, Janelle. You don't have to like it. That's your opinion. I respect it. Not gonna lie, she low key bet. She low key bet. She threatened to shoot him in the last movie. Well, I don't think she would have actually legit shot him. She was more like in the first film. The reason why she said that, she was trying to scare Mike, right? She was trying to scare Mike into staying away from the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location, right? To keep Abby safe, so that way Mike wouldn't get killed by William Afton, her dad. So I don't think like like she seemed like very. Well, that was very threatening, almost. That's right. When she said that line in the first film, I don't think she wasn't gonna really shoot Mike, because I think from here, and like both Mike and Vanessa here can relate on a lot of things. It comes like personal trauma and losses and other things as well too that they experience within their lives as well too. At this point, but it's neat because again, and the reason why I wanted to talk specifically about like their hairs right here in this moment, because in the first film, Mike didn't have a haircut, his hair was a mess, and hair growing on like side of his face, right? Meanwhile, Vanessa had her hair all like bundled up, and she was clean and organized and such, right? But here, as you see, it's like the roles now have a verse where now Mike is, polished and clean. He's got that haircut, and he's looked like he's moved past the whole like depression thing, and and Garrett and all such, right? Like he's learned to let that go and put that behind him and such, right? To know the fact that the fact that we supposedly thought we killed, the fact that William was killed and taken care of, right? It's a moved on for now thing, right? For now, it's like because the fact that that William got killed, right? He got killed. He got Springlock and animatronics took him, right? Because Mike thinks that William is dead, he can now find some peace with himself, knowing that that his brother's killer is dead, and that hopefully his brother can find some sort of peace, right? Within the afterlife, and Mike himself could also find some peace as well too. Bro's the Yapatron. Yeah, I'm the Yapatron, man. But I'm analyzing right now, guys. I'm analyzing trailer. I'm breaking things down, and I'm trying to explain this to you guys. That way, you guys know what's going on. I feel like his trauma will turn after the toys are hunting him down. 100%. So, but at this moment here, Mike is, at peace right now, right? He's moved on from the past trauma, and he's doing a lot better. He's doing a lot better. And meanwhile, for Vanessa, you can tell like her eyes are a little baggy, right? You can see how like you can see some darkness within her underneath her eyelids right there. So her eyes are a little dark. Her hair is down, right? And we know that she's okay, right? So she did survive the stab, because again, I wasn't too sure if they were even gonna show Vanessa in this in the truth, because again, I know they showed flashback sequences, right? But we know that Vanessa did get stabbed at the end of the near close to the end of the first one, right? And we don't know how long she was gonna be out of commission for, or there were if she was simply gonna wake up at the end of the film, or whatever the case is, right? I don't know. Or just do flashback sequence and stuff. But you guys understand why? You guys kind of understand like just answer this question for me, guys. Like you guys can understand why I didn't think we were gonna see Vanessa in this trailer, or if they were, or maybe at least not in the teaser trailer, but maybe in the official trailers, right? Or maybe appear at the end of the second film. Like you guys can understand where I was coming from with that, or can understand why I was thinking that, because I wasn't trying to overthink it for the whole Vanessa thing, but like at the same time, made me curious. Like, are we going to see her in this trailer? Like I said, Evan Boy, I would love to play Rivals right now. But again, I'm doing a stream right now. I'm making content. Like I said, as I told you before, Evan, if I get some free time throughout the week, like I say, if I get some free time throughout the week, then I will be more happy to play with my viewers, including you, Evan. But like I said, your best chance to catch me is when I do Roblox streams every 2 weeks or so. That's when I interact with my fan base, so you guys can play with me, and we all also have a great time. But again, you're okay, Evan. Don't apologize. You did nothing wrong. You're simply curious. You're just asking me a question. But I'm just letting you know that right now. The next time if you do see me online from Roblox, feel free to send me an invite, and I'll be more than happy to play. I love playing my viewers off stream. But yeah, that is going to be your best chance, Evan. Again, not to get off topic, guys. Of course, that's kind of something you say for a later trailer post. Yeah, so thank you. I'm glad I didn't feel... Again, I'm sorry, chat. I feel stupid. I really do feel stupid for even asking that question or even mentioning a thought whatsoever. I feel really stupid, so I'm sorry. But it's understandable, because you can't predict what's going to be shown. Because again, I never seen this trailer before. I never seen the trailer. I know we got screenshots of Vanessa in the past, but I wasn't sure if they were going to show her here in the trailer as well. Don't feel stupid, Super. Don't apologize. You're not stupid. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate y'all. Because, again, we know that at the end of the film, she was in that stabbing, because I wasn't sure if they were going to say that thing where maybe she wakes up at the end of the second film, like maybe, or maybe they'll show her maybe in the official trailers, like, or something for a poster. I don't know. But yeah, Super says this. I am not gonna be. What said this? I don't know how to say that. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Why did the ants hate me in my house? I don't know why. That's finished. Yeah, I don't even know what I was trying to say there. I have no idea what the heck you even made me read there to begin with. I have no idea. But I'm glad I was able to read it for you. And also, let me turn my fan on because I'm freaking sweating. My god. So, yeah. Whew, okay, much better. Now that I got the whole ordeal out of the way, right? Let's get back to what's talking. But yeah, ultimately though, again, I didn't know, this is my first time seeing this trailer, so I didn't even know if whether or not Vanessa was even going to show up in this trailer or not. Again, I know we saw screenshots of the flashback sequences, right, for the Afton house, for William Afton's house and everything. However, what we're going to see in this trailer, I don't know. But now I got confirmation saying, yeah, we know that she showed up in this trailer, and she's standing here talking to Mike, and she is a-okay. So it's good to see that she is okay, and she is alive and such, and that she did indeed survive the stabbing, and that she's going to be here, helping out Mike with like a whole, or trying to get Mike's help with a whole ordeal that's going on with the toy animatronics, right? So, but yeah, it's kind of neat to see, like, you know, the roles reversed, right? Like, Mike is organized, he's at peace, and put his stuff behind him. You know, Vanessa here is going through a lot. But to answer your question, there was someone else also had a question for me as well, too, right? What was that other question? Talking about Vanessa, in terms of, like, her being fired, like, or a cop, or something like that. Asshole says, you think Vanessa got fired for being a cop or just temporarily out? I would say, I don't think she didn't get fired. More like she's temporarily just out of commission. She's just temporarily out of the job. Like, she's probably, yo, what's up, mates? It's hope your day's going well. I don't think she didn't get fired. I don't think she didn't quit. She definitely not quit, because we see her with a gun. Like, there are so many things flashing, like, within those moments, like, in that moments we did see Vanessa with a gun, so she shows she still got her gun, right? She's like, I'm gonna shoot first and ask questions later, bro. She's literally that type of person. Your boy Sillyfin says, Super, I'm gonna head to bed now, so see ya, have a blessed day. Yo, thank you so much for being here in today's stream, your boy Sillyfin. It was great to see you again. Again, we got you out of the basement, so like I said, you're good, buddy, but have a great rest of the day or night. Have a great day at school tomorrow, get yourself some sleep, and hope to see you in the future stream. Take care of yourself, your boy Sillyfin. Yeah, have a good night. Have a good night. Yarnaby, which is the IG. Hello, I'm here. What? All that such. I know that Vanessa knew a lot about the animatronics, but the fact that she knows that the animatronics are everywhere is once again very suspicious. But yeah, because she does mention that as well too. She does mention that, but because we back it up, I want to hear what she says.
They're out there, Mike.
They're out there, Mike. So she's not referring to the. She's not, obviously. Not only do we know that the OG animatronics are out there, but we know that the toy animatronics are out there, and as we saw in the trailer, that the toy animatronics are everywhere. Like, Toy Freddy was at a Toy Freddy was at whatchamacallit, the what was it called? Fast Fest. She's referring to the toy. So we saw Toy Freddy at the Fast Fest. We saw Toy Chica at Abby's school, right? And that we also saw Toy Bonnie in somebody's home with a screwdriver and all that. So it's like there's just so many things flashing and going on. Like, it is unreal. It was like, there's just so much. Like, it's crazy how much they packed in here within this trailer. Like, there's so many things that's packed from this trailer. Hold on one second, guys. I'm just checking something really quickly. Hold on one moment. Yo, what's up, the Bear family? Welcome. Hope your day's going well. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Hold on one second. Let's check something real quickly. Okay. Chapter 4 wasn't Chapter 4 was rushed. The doctor was rushed. I don't think it was rushed. There's a thing that's been improved upon. The teaser was way better than the teaser for the FNAF 1 movie trailer, or the FNAF 1 movie. Not 100%. Hannah says, I don't think she's going to betray Mike again. Hold on. I'm just refreshing a few things right now, chat. Give me 1 second. I'm refreshing things. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. I don't think she's going to betray Mike again. The fact that she's warning him tells me that she cares and she grew up with these animatrons, and probably has good intuition about them. Looks like the toys are breaking into people's homes and other buildings. The Bear family, long time. Yeah, the Bear family, long time no see. Thanks for being here, my friend. Hope you're great. What's up, FNAF? Good to see you. Welcome to stream. The doctor used motion capture. I heard he used motion capture. He was rushed. Oh yeah, I believe you 100%. The Bear family says, "Hey Super, I'm Sister Bear family. YouTube deleted my channel, so I had to create you. No, oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. That's terrible. I'm deeply, deeply sorry to hear that. But hopefully this stream, can help cheer you up, and hopefully, ultimately, kind of help you move past that though. But thanks for being here. Hope everyone an amazing day so far, Bear family. We're happy to have you here. In today's stream, we just finished up a reaction to the FNAF 2 official teaser trailer, and right now we're analyzing the trailer and breaking it down and kind of talk about a few things here and there, like theories and all such as to what's going down in these certain scenes. So Vanessa did say that she said they're everywhere or they're out there?
They're out there, Mike.
Yeah, they're out there, Mike. And she's referring to the toy animatronics. So not only does she know of the original animatronics existence, but she knows of the toy animatronics, right? She knows that they're out there as well. But I don't think she's suspicious. Again, the fact that she's coming forth and telling this to Mike, and we know that Mike's going to tell Abby this as well too, right? That she's not trying to put Mike in any danger. She's simply trying to warn him. And the fact that we did see Toy Bonnie break into someone's house, Toy Chica was in the school and killed a teacher, and Toy Freddy is at FazFest, and Toy Freddy is most likely never going to kill someone in there at FazFest, that these situations are going to be, brought up a lot. These situations are going to get Vanessa's attention, and then, from which, she's going to warn Mike and Abby about this, and they're going to have to go out there and deal with the toy animatronics and, try to see, while dealing with them, they're going to be hunting them, and they're going to have to figure out who's sending them, like who repaired them, and why they did what they did, right? I was on the live stream yesterday. YouTube just wouldn't let me comment. That's very weird, Bear family. That's very weird. But again, I hope you enjoyed yesterday's stream all the same. Yeah, this is Toy Bonnie right here. This is Toy Bonnie. I did get burned. Later in the trailer, she says that they're everywhere. Okay, they're out there, they're everywhere. Gotcha. That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure I remember her saying they're everywhere. I know she said they're out there, but she did say they're everywhere. Gotcha. After Mike says where, so that's what I'm referring to. Gotcha. The creepy green eyes and the curves. Yeah, this right here is very creepy. So yeah, it's pretty clear that whoever's looking, whatever this person is looking through, they're looking through curtains, and from here we can see Toy Bonnie, and Toy Bonnie looks really. Even though we can't see him that much, I mean, obviously we'll see him a little later on, but in this shot, he looks really good. Look at the green eyes, right? His design and everything. He looks really, really good. That flashed by really quickly. Yeah, these are definitely curtains. These are definitely curtains, 100%. Let it play out. Where? Yeah, so let me kind of pause the shot. Where is this taken at? There's like a ladder right there.
Where?
So is this taking place, so I wonder, is this at Mike's house, or is this like maybe somewhere where he's got like another job? Because like there's a ladder right here, so this could be taking place. Like maybe Vanessa went to find Mike at Mike's job, and then she's telling him about this, like where they at, like they're everywhere. I don't know where this is being taken place at, right? But we see a car behind here in this shot as well too. Where? And we see what does that say? Maintenance? That says maintenance right there. So somebody, and we have a hand right here. Whose hand is this powering up the maintenance, I wonder? For the this must be to power up the toy animatronics on their stage, right? Because remember that we know there was a button for the OG animatronics. When Vanessa hit that, it powered up the OG animatronics, and they were performing and stuff. So this maintenance panel here must be for powering up the toy animatronics. I think it could be either one. There's a car behind him, so it could be a driveway or of a house or close to the parking lot. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I think either A, right back here in this shot, right? It's either A, it's definitely the driveway of a house or close to or somewhere around a parking lot, somewhere around there. What's up, Demon Sands? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far, sir. Welcome to the stream. We're out here. We just finished up a reaction of the FNAF 2 official teaser trailer. We're analyzing right now. Hello, yeah, good to see you, Demon Sense. Yeah, I'll continue to play out. Yeah, maintenance. And we see one of Abby's teacher here looking through the glass, right? So, I wonder, it makes me wonder, is Abby gonna bring Toy Chica to the school for, like, some sort of, like, science fair or project or something like that? And then, like, near, like, after the closing of school, right? Or maybe, like, when school hours, when school is over, but, like, the teachers are still there hanging out later throughout the night, right? Or, like, making preparations for tomorrow. Classes and other things, right? That this teacher's gonna be hearing some like weird noise or some suspicious activity, and then Bud here is looking through the glass. Everywhere. And his eyes like went up really big, and next thing you know, we see Toy Chica's eyes glowing here. How do we know this is Toy Chica? You can see her beak right there. You can see Toy Chica's beak right here. And that Toy Chica has cyan blue eyes right here. Toy Bonnie has green eyes. But Toy Chica here has cyan blue eyes right here. The Bear Family says, super off topic, but I like the video where you ranked all the Poppy Playtime characters. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. You must be referring to you must be talking about the Chapter 4. I ranked every Chapter 4 antagonist based on difficulty video. I'm really glad you enjoyed that. Thank you so much. That took a lot of hard work and effort. Definitely took a lot of time. But it was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth it. Yeah, so far the video hit over like 21,000 views, which is awesome. So again, thank you guys so much for the insane support in that video. That video has reached over 21,000 views. It's getting close. It's making its way up there to 500 likes very slowly but surely, but I enjoyed a lot. Thank you, Vanessa. Mocap equals motion capture. Mickey Moo says, I see her wiring. Yeah, you can also see her wiring between her eyes right here, too. Very nice detail. Mark says, he'll probably be an important character. Oh, 100%, Mark. 100%. Oh, yeah, a kid bringing an animatron to school. Totally normal, chat. That's totally normal. And Abby, what have you brought today for your science fair project? Oh, I brought an animatron I found in, like, you know, in a pizzeria, right? It dances, it talks and such, right? It performs, right? And it totally can't kill you. Nothing can go wrong. Totally, chat. Totally, nothing will go wrong. Goes wrong in every single way. Now, I think Toy Chica broke into the school hunting Abby down. Oh, so you think Toy Chica broke into the school, not like Abby bringing Toy Chica to the school? See, that makes a lot more. I think that makes a lot more sense. So, if anything, whenever Abby goes to the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and encounters the toy animatronics, when she or maybe because possibly she could encounter these toy animatronics, and she mostly encounters the person that's tampering, messing around with their programming, but she ends up getting out of the location. But this person's gonna be hunting Abby down because she's seen too much. So it was explaining how these animatrons are breaking into different places, because whoever Abby saw, or whatever Abby saw in the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, right? That she wasn't supposed to see that. She gets away, because obviously they're not going to kill her at the beginning of the movie, right? But the guy is going to program the animatronics to hunt her down, right? So she'll go to school, she'll escape, right? Like the animatronic will get the animatronic will get there, but then she'll make it out of there. She'll leave, right? But then we know Toy Chica's going to kill one of Abby's teachers. We know that Toy Bonnie is gonna kill a family, right? Also, it's a screwdriver, which is crazy. Mango was hanging somebody from the ceiling as well, which is crazy. Pringles for Spring Bonnie. Sprinkles. I wouldn't be surprised if the toy animatronics are haunted. They have an interest to Abby, so maybe they'll try to help her by killing people she doesn't like. In this case, a teacher at her school. Maybe. So it's possible that this teacher could be very mean to her, and that if the toy animatronics are haunted, right? They'll have an interest to Abby, and they'll try to help her, right? And we know that the FNAF 1 animatronics, right? They took an interest in Abby, but the thing is, they wanted to make her like one of them, though, right? And Mike was like, no, that ain't happening. You're not doing that to my sister. That ain't happening. So, yeah, when you kept saying totally, it just made my eyes drop. Maybe it's a bully. No, because Mango broke into Mike's home with Abby inside. And she's scared. Yeah, I wonder if Mike's gonna figure out that his brother is the puppet. Yeah, in this film, Mike is 100% going to be figuring out. Is going to figure out that his brother is the puppet. 100%. Again, they purposely did not show the animatronics or the puppet in this trailer for a reason. Because keep in mind, this is a cheated trailer, and while they only showed specific things, right? We heard the puppet music playing, which means that the puppet is like present in this trailer, but not present at the same time. But we know that. We're gonna see what the puppet looks like. We're gonna see what the puppet looks like. Not now, but a little bit later on. Most likely, definitely in the official. Once we get the official trailer for the FNAF 2 movie, then we'll most likely definitely gonna be seeing the puppet and the winter animatronic as well too. But yeah, this is Toy Chica here. We could tell because her eyes and her beak. And then next thing you know, guy screams. She punches through the glass, grabs the guy. Like, look at that. Oh, that's so quick. That scream was, oh my lord. Oh my god, I'm sorry, there's so much screaming happening right now. That scream though, god, that scream for that guy, oh my god. That is a brutal scream. That scream was brutal, y'all. Jesus, random guy who got killed by Toy Chica. Charlie doesn't exist in the movie lore. Charlie doesn't exist. Is FNAF a game or just a movie? It's both, Bear Family. So you have the FNAF games, but we also have the FNAF. Why is Siri? I swear, chat, every time I don't say Siri's name. But yeah, anywho, I don't know why Siri is just like, like Siri, chat, I don't even say Siri's name, yet somehow Siri just activates on my phone or my watch. Siri, call Freddy Fazbear. Oh my god, imagine. Okay, back to this, right? So, yeah, literally the fact that, Toy Chica just freaking punched through the glass here, grabs this teacher, pulls him through, look at that, pulls him through fully. That is insane, bro. Like, these toy animatronics are freaking strong, dude. Like, we know that the FNAF 1 animatronics are strong, but god dang. But they are animatronics. They are made of, like, metal and all that such. Like, punching through glass should be, like, nothing for them. And pulling a guy like that should be nothing to these animatronics. But gotta show you how freaking strong the toy animatronics are, man. My goodness. Mark, you were right. No, that's Space Jam / Seinfeld / Jurassic Park, man. I hope we see Springtrap in the movie. Oh, 100%. They are definitely gonna show Springtrap. They won't show him throughout the majority, but like they're gonna save him for the end. Like definitely for the ending of the FNAF 2 movie. So that near the end of the second film, we're definitely gonna be getting a shot of a scene of Springtrap, and he's gonna be coming back to life. Thus his famous quote, his famous line he always says, "I always come back." He'll, even if he dies, he'll always come back. Yeah, there's a few frames where Springtrap or something. I knew I saw something like that. I knew I did. William is most likely going to be in. See, I think, yes, William's going to be in this movie. Oh, yeah, you guys can chill at the feet. This is just a shot of Toy Chica's feet right here. Just showing you that. This is simply confirming you guys that also that Toy Chica was the one that killed that teacher right there as well. But yeah, but yeah, Toy Chica was the one that killed that teacher. But anywho, yo, oh my god, Mangle, not Mango, Mangle looks amazing. Oh my god, Mangle looks so good. It's like they literally just pulled the animatronics out of the game and just put them in real life. Like the detail is so unreal. Look at Mangle's eyes. Look at the Endo's eyes, dude. They're glowing. The design, dude. Like how lifelike like how Mango looks. Mango, look, somebody just spamming mangoes in chat. Everybody just spamming mangoes in the chat. This is no longer, this is not Mango, guys. This is Mango. This is Mango, the animatronic. But yeah, Mango's movie design here looks incredible. Like I love the eyes, the teeth, the ears, and everything. And the fact that Mangle here is breaks through glass like that and is scaring Mike, Abby, and Vanessa, which, by the way, you can see here, Abby is a lot taller than in the first film, because in the first film, Abby was shorter, but here, she's tall, she's, slightly tall, but still not as tall as Mike. But I would imagine in the third film, I wouldn't be surprised the minute where Abby is now is exactly Mike's height or even taller than Mike. Like, I swear, imagine that, chat. Imagine, like, just for Abby, like, when Mike embraces, Abby, like, trying to keep her safe from the animatronics, right? That she starts off short, then she grows, she gets close to Mike's height, but not too much, until eventually she's just taller than Mike. Well, Mike's like, Abby, I got you. Don't be scared. Meanwhile, Abby is just way taller than Mike. Juju says, hey, Super, the actor who played as one of the killers from the first movie? I believe it was Billy. It says that the actor is going to play as Henry Emily with Matthew Lillard. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. So, remember again, who was the actor's name for Henry Emily, right? Hang on, Freddy Fazbear says it's just feet, bro. Mark says, I can't tell if Mangle is CG or practical. Oh, it's practical. Like, that's the not CG. That's definitely not CG whatsoever. Whatever. That's full on, like, if I go back and pause at the right time. Yeah, that's definitely not CG right there. That is 100% full on, like, the animatronic right there. You just simply have people in, like, green screen suits, just moving Mangle here. So they make it where the movement is very, like, very realistic and robotic, like, but saying it in a weird way, like making a video of someone or even something like that, feels weird. It's still very weird. It's very weird. Just let's move past that. Who also plays as Stu Matcher in the first movie? Who also played as Stu Matcher in the first movie at Scream? Well, yeah, that is true. I'm trying to think who is the actor again that's going to be playing as Henry Emily for this film? Could somebody give me the name? I'm gonna see if I can look up the name real quick. What's the name for the guy that's gonna be acting as Henry? I can look it up right now. Who's the cast for Henry Emily? Come on. I'm trying to look it up. I'll do FNAF 2 movie cast. What if I do that? His name is Skeet Ulrich. He's going to be playing as Henry Emily. Yeah, Skeet. Yeah, Skeet. Or is it Skeet Ulrich? Yeah, Skeet Ulrich. I think that's how he pronounced his name. Skeet Ulrich, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, Toy Bonnie has red eyes. He has red eyes. So the red eyes are returning? Yo, bet. I'm going to start commenting because I'm going to play Robots Watch. Sounds good, Bear Family. Thanks for the heads up. Freddy, why are you here? Imagine FNAF 3 figures out apparently that he's adopted and William Afton is his father, and he's going to say, don't leave me. I don't know. I don't think they're going to do that. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but the trailer might just be splicing scenes together, so there's a possibility that they're reacting to something else, not necessarily Mangle. I think that's probably most likely the case here. It's possible that while it does look like it that Mike, Vanessa, and Abby are reacting to Mangle breaking into Mike's house, right? It is very possible that this could simply be like spliced together, right? But it does look like that they're reacting to Mangle, Mangle breaking in and jump scaring them, right? Skeet Ulrich was in Scream with Matthew Lillard. Oh my God, you're right, dude. Dude, that is perfect. That is actually perfect. It's not pronounced Matcher, but it's like saying Mocker. Mocker, but more of an A. So my bad. Got you. Nerd mode. Archery. It's archery. It's orange. Skeet Ulrich also played as Billy in the Scream movie. The original Scream killer duo are back in action, but rivals. Yo, dude. Jason Blum and Scott are geniuses, bro. They are geniuses. Oh my God. The fact that they're bringing him as Henry Emily, dude. Like, to play, because he played as Billy in the Scream movie, the original Scream killer duo. Like, dude, oh my God, Mark, your pop culture knowledge is paying off, and I'm proud of you. The Super Rocker, the Super Rocker stuff, but isn't a super, but isn't a rocker, isn't either, but is a rocker, but isn't one. Yes. The answer is yes, absolutely. Next question. Yeah. But still, though, this, oh my goodness, like, Mangle, what the, did my headset turn? My headset turned off on its own. Weird. How did that happen? I don't know how that happened, but my headset just turned off on its own. Okay, anywho, let me just replay it again. I was like, why do I not hear sound? Guys, enough with the mangoes. Jesus, it's Mangle. I'm not saying mangoes is all. It's Mangle. I'm saying Mangle correctly. Imagine if Abby and Mike, actors are actually... Well, they're not related in real life, but, like, obviously here in the FNAF movieverse, right? They're brother and sister. So, yeah. But still, Mangle, though, my God, Mangle looks incredible. Yeah, we can see Mangle here is breaking in to someone's house. But again, as you guys said, it could simply be the scene splicing, right? Where... For here, right, in this moment, Mangle, for all we know, could be breaking into someone else's house entirely, but Mangle could be breaking into Mike's house right here, right? And it just makes it look, and it just makes it here in this moment, it makes it look like where, Mangle is breaking in, and Mike, Abby, and Vanessa are scared of, like, how this animatronic has found them, and is breaking into their house, and is trying to, bring harm onto them, and you can see them just backing up, like, their eyes are all wide and everything such, though, so, yeah, Mike's got Abby here. Vanessa's just, hold on. It's like, don't forget about me too, Mike. I'm here, like, keep us safe, Mike, and all that such. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. We'll keep going. We have Toy Chica here lifting up a garage door. What? She is lifting up the garage door. Do you guys know how heavy garage doors are, or how difficult it is to get the garage door open, like, manually with your hands? And Toy Chica is just lifting up the garage door with just ease, bro. Like, what the heck, dude? My goodness. And we got, see, here, look at this shot here. Oh my God, look at the shot. Look at the shot. Look at the shot here. Toy Bonnie here has got some sort of, not a knife, but a screwdriver. But still, look at his ears and everything. Like, the detail. Like, his eyelashes, his ears, and everything in the hand looks so good, man. And we got this family here, or not this family, just this husband and wife here, very scared because this animatronic Toy Bonnie here has broken into their house, and now Toy Bonnie is going to kill them with a freaking screwdriver, dude. Like, what? What? Oh my god, that's crazy. I think Cassidy legit turned off your headphones to mess with you. I think so, Game and. I swear my headset was working perfectly fine. I go about playing the trailer and I don't hear any sound. I'm like, why don't I hear sound coming from my headphones? And I was like, somehow my headset turned off on its own. I had to turn it back on manually. Like, that's totally not weird. So, imagine the part where Abby, Vanessa, and Mike are scared. It's pre-Springtrap. I don't think so. No, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get Springtrap. We're not gonna get Springtrap to like near the end of the film. Like that they like, because they said Matthew Lillard doesn't have a lot of like screen time in this film. But if anything, if we do see Matthew Lillard, right, we're gonna most likely see him from flashback sequence, because we do see a flashback sequence with Vanessa, or a hallucination going on from Vanessa. If anything, he's going to appear a lot more in hallucinations, in dreams, flashback sequences, and he'll show up as Springtrap at the end of this film. Because, he did get some good amount of screen time in the first film, but, like, I mean, he got a good amount of screen time overall in the first film, but he did overall fantastic, though. Like, Matthew Lillard is William Afton, bro. Like, can we all agree how, like, you know, Matthew Lillard did such a great job, like, you know, acting as William Afton. The fact that we're getting, like, you know, Skeet as Henry Emily as well too. That's just even more amazing. And I know that Skeet's gonna do just a great job. Skeet's gonna do a fantastic job acting as Henry Emily, dude. Like, without a doubt. What a drought? Don't you mean a doubt, Super? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Matthew Lillard is a national treasure. Freddy Fazbear, we don't allow spamming. If that AFK doesn't mind spamming, then that's his choice. But here we don't allow. Yeah, here at Fazbear Entertainment, right? We don't allow spamming. We don't allow it at all. Oh my God, you're on a B. Jesus, bro, this is never gonna stop. Will we see the Bite of 87 in this film? That is a good question. Do I think we're gonna see the Bite of 87 in this film? I don't know. I think they have to, bro. Obviously won't be the Bite of 87, maybe. Well, I'm trying to think, chat. It could be the Bite of 07. Because think about it, right? Seeing how we got the Bite of 87. Well, I don't know if they'll do a flashback from 1980, but imagine they did like the Bite of 2007, like the Bite of 07. Or they could still do the Bite of 87, but if they wanted to do it like in the present moment, right? They could do like, was that the Bite of 07, right? They could do something like that. But if not, if they do the Bite of 87, it's going to be a flashback sequence. Or if they do like a current present bite, you could do like the Bite of 07. We're going to Springtrap in the we're going to see Springtrap in the post credit scenes in the film. That's the thing. Like, I was saying like near the end of the film, right? Like near the end of the film, like the screen, like the post credit scene. I don't know why I said, y'all guys know what I'm saying. Like at the end of the film, right? Post credit scenes for the FNAF 2, we're going to see Springtrap. The FNAF 2 location is way more older than the first location in the movie lore. That is true. Because it did say here, for the sake of the FNAF movieverse lore, right, that the second location is much older than the first location, right? We do have to keep that in mind. But they are using parts from the OG animatronics, right, and taking those parts and incorporating them into the toy animatronics to upgrade them, right? Well, the first movie took place in 2000, so you're saying Abby is in college 7 years later, classic FNAF 4. No. What I'm saying is that the first FNAF movie takes place in the year 2005. What I'm saying is that the FNAF 2 movie could take place a year or two after the first film. Because keep in mind, Vanessa is most likely going to be in that hospital for quite some time, right? Until eventually, you know, she gets released, and, you know, she won't be able to work as a cop because she's most likely going to be in a time of simply recovering, right? But she's going to hear about the 20 animatronics breaking into people's houses, and she's going to tell Mike about this, and Mike, and I are going to have to investigate this, right? Stop the 20 animatronics and figure out who's doing this and why they're doing it, right? Most likely, it could be in relation to how William got spring-locked, right? And got taken into the back room by the original animatronics, the FNAF 1 animatronics, and that Henry might want some revenge, possibly. Not possibly, definitely want some revenge. But we know that Henry Emily is a good guy, though, in the games, though. That's why someone polished him and reprogrammed. Exactly, someone polished him and reprogrammed. But, like, here's the thing, though, chat. Here's the thing. In the games, Henry Emily is a good guy, though. He's a good guy. And he wants to stop William Afton. But then again, this is the movieverse we are talking about, right? This is the movieverse of FNAF. So they could very much well pull a 180 and have him where, you know, he's evil, you know? But I feel like I don't know. But exactly, the movies do things differently. We do have to keep that in mind. They do things very differently. So they could have it where, because for example, they may in the games Vanessa is not an Afton, but here in the movie verse, right, in the FNAF movie verse, Vanessa is an Afton. We know Mike is just Schmidt, but he's not related to Afton. Anyone knows. It's not following the same way the games did. Exactly. It's not following the same way as the games did. So you're definitely right, 100%. Someone else also made an interesting comment saying that the FNAF 2 movie is also going to be inspired by like the Twisted Ones books. I think somebody said. I think I remember seeing a comment on that here in the chat. Someone made a comment. Switching Henry's personalities is a huge possibility. I think it's a huge possibility that they're going to switch up the personality. Right? They could have it where it's like they do meet Henry, and Henry, kind of keeps an eye on them, but then eventually he'll kind of like reveal his real motive, right? They could do something like that, where they make it where, guys, they make it where they think Henry is a good guy, but in reality he's a bad guy. So yeah, and he might want revenge for what happened. So maybe, I don't know. But again, like we know that Jason Blum and Scott are switching things up here for the movie here, so we do have to keep that in mind. So anyway, let's continue onwards. Let's play the trailer out. We see a shot there again. Of this toy body, just like a quick little flash shot right there. Well, was that just my computer's being weird? Yeah, all we see here is that we see Toy Bonnie with the because again we see Toy Bonnie with the screwdriver. He's about to kill them, about to kill that couple right there. And as you can see here, we have a shot of William Afton right here. Down in the corridor, right? Down this corridor, we can see William Afton, and this is definitely all happening within Vanessa's mind. This is a FNAF 4 reference. Also, welcome to the stream, Ambrose. Welcome. Hope your day is treating you well. This is 100% a FNAF 4 reference right here, with the doors, the hallway, the window right there. You cannot tell me this is not a FNAF 4 reference. So, did you know that Jason Blum was wearing a toy Freddy suit when he went on stage in CinemaCon? I did not know that. That's really, really cool. Thanks for sharing that with me. Could Vanessa represent Circus Baby in the future? If not, then it makes sense that there will only be a trilogy if these movies, since FNAF 4 wouldn't be canon, therefore. Well, FNAF 4 is canon. It's canon to the timeline of things. Yes, it is. FNAF 4 is canon to the FNAF timeline. But I did not know that. The hallway looks like fun with plush. Yeah, this hallway does kind of remind me a lot of Fun with Plush Trap. The Fun with Plush Trap minigame from FNAF 4. So, it looks like that for the FNAF 2 movie here, we're going to be getting a combination of, obviously, FNAF 2, right? But also FNAF 4 as well. Exactly because of this hallway. So it looks like Vanessa is definitely going to be experiencing hallucinations. She's going to be experiencing nightmares, right? We're explaining why her hair is down, her eyes are baggy as well, and that she's very distressed and she's going through a lot as well, that which we'll see in the scene very, very soon, right? But again, we see our boy Matthew Lillard here just messing with Vanessa's mind. So she's most likely hallucinating stuff from like way from that happened in the past, but also maybe the brief moments that happened, including her father stabbing her as well. Imara says, yo, a bit late to the party. Side note, super excited for the FNAF 2 movie. Me and the wife watched a 2.5 hour video of FNAF lore to prep for the first one. Hey, let's go, W's and Doe chat. And also, welcome to stream, my friend. Hope your day is treating well. But yeah, here in today's stream, Alice, we are doing the live reaction and analysis of the FNAF 2 movie official teaser trailer. So I did a full-on reaction already, way earlier on throughout the stream. But right now, we're simply breaking this trailer down, analyzing, going frame by frame, cooking up some theories and other things and such. So we are going really in depth here in the stream. Do you think Vanessa and Charlotte were friends in the movieverse? I think it's very possible. It's very possible that Vanessa and, if we do end up seeing a Charlotte Emily, the fact that we're seeing Henry Emily in this film, right? That means we got to see Charlie, right? So I think Vanessa and Charlotte or Charlie were definitely friends 100% in this film. I was the one who said the Twisted Ones theory just because of the similarities of both the second movie and the book having the animatrons sent out to kill people. Yeah, exactly. So thank you, Axolotl, for confirming that. Because the plush shop hallway has no doors and it's more shorter. Well, it has more it has the hallways, but again, it's the remnants. It's a callback to that. Can't wait to hear your theories, man. It's been good. Hope you had a blessed day too. Yes, sir. I've been having a good day overall, man. I've been having a great day. I cannot complain. Or Alex, sorry, I was being stupid about I was saying, like, are we gonna see Vanessa in this trailer, right? Because again, I know that we got flashback sequences, like screenshots, right? Screenshots of, like, Vanessa and Afton in the Afton house, right? But I know that, to be fair with these teaser trailers, since I never seen this teaser trailer before, I wasn't too sure if they were gonna show Vanessa in this trailer or they're gonna save it for official teaser trailer or a poster or official trailer or a poster, right? I was just being dumb, but the fact that we do see her, right, means that she's okay. She survived the stabbing, and she's gonna be with us, I doubt Charlie will be in it. You don't think Charlie's gonna be in here? Maybe not. I don't know. If Charlie's not here, then maybe he's not. Maybe, or not he. Sorry, she. Maybe she's not in this film. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But anything's possible. Jonathan says we need Doug to return, bro. I need my boy Doug to return for the FNAF 2 movie. If I don't see Doug, y'all, if we don't see Doug in the FNAF 2 movie, I'm going to have a riot. I need to see him be like, just like a police chief officer or something like that, just like investigating like a scene that's happening, bro. And he's like, no, we ain't messing with this. Case closed. Let's move on, bro. He's like, as a matter of fact, I shouldn't be here right now. Doug is the greatest thing that's ever happened, bro, for FNAF. Y'all guys can agree with me 100%. See you later, Bear Family. Have a great rest of the day. Keep it an awesome person, Bear Family. We'll hope to see you in a future stream, my friend. Thank you so much, Bear Family, for being here in today's stream. I'm telling you, chat, if I don't see Doug in this film, if I don't see him return, I am going to have a riot. I need him to return. He's the king, bro. He needs to return, bro. Bro is just such a great character. Like, everybody fell in love with Doug. And just the way he was scared in the line. It's like, as a matter of fact, I shouldn't be here right now. Not listen to any of this. The toy animatronics are going on a rampage in the second movie. 100%. Yeah, the toy animatronics are going on a rampage in this film, which is crazy. Doug is the key to the FNAF lore, y'all. I'm telling you, Doug is the key. He is the key to the FNAF lore. Yarnaby says, I remember a meme where it was the one Simpsons meme where the guy walks in, then walks right out with it being Doug walking into Michael William fighting. He's like, as a matter of fact, I shouldn't be here at all. How's the FNAF 2 teaser trailer? Oh, it's great, Terry. I love the teaser trailer. It was great. It was fantastic. Free Doug, everybody. Free Doug. We need our boy Doug to be free. Get him in here right now. Get him in here. But yeah, let's get back to the analyzing things, right? We're just joking a lot about Doug here. But again, I really hope we do see Doug in the second film. Yo, what is up, Drew Skywalker? Happy Sunday, Super Chat. What is up, Skywalker, Anderson, and Dab? How we doing, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hope you have an amazing day so far. In today's stream, we're doing a live reaction and analysis to the FNAF 2 official teaser trailer. So we finished reacting to the film. Oh, not the film. The film's not even out yet. the teaser trailer, sorry. We just finished. I reacted to the trailer. We're doing an analysis right now. Also, people don't know, Mangle will be 10 feet tall, so she'll be massive. Mangle's gonna be 10 feet tall. Oh my god, she's gonna be 10 feet tall. Jesus, that is a big old animatronic, dude. 10 feet. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, that's big. That's a big old animatronic, dude. That's big. We totally just now. Yeah, we totally just now watched the film, guys. We totally just now watched the film. It was great. First got the trailer, and then we got the film. The film just dropped. The film was great, bro. How the heck did the toy animatronics work their joints? Because keep in mind, the toy animatronics have Endo 2s within them, and the Endo 2s are a lot more advanced. And more like they're a lot more advanced compared to the Endo 1s, because the FNAF 1 animatronics have the Endo 1s within them, but the FNAF 2 animatronics have Endo 2s in them. So the Endo 2s give them more flexibility and such with their joints in their hands and arms and everything and such. So, well, I mean, yeah, the joints would hit the endoskeleton, but like not that bad. Well, like I said, they don't really, I mean, they've been, but like not really though. Now, if the FNAF 2 trailer, if the FNAF 2 trailer is good, imagine Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Yeah, the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 trailer is going to be awesome. Now, explain what was your experience with the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Microphone. Wait, what? What do you mean? How would the wires go through there unless there's a hole in the top? There's most likely a hole in the top. The joints are in the, the joints are in the endoskeletons. Another Twisted Swan reference, maybe Mike will try to find Garrett just like Charlie tried to find her brother, and it results with him finding the marionettes. I think that's what they're most likely going to go for in this route. It's not only they're going to be, having to deal with these animatronics, right? And they're going to go to the FNAF 2 location. But it's going to be most likely going to be the case where Mike is going to find Garrett. Well, he's going to find the puppet. And he's going to realize that the puppet is Garrett. Right? And we know that the puppet does give life, The puppet does give life to the FNAF 1 animatronics, right? So again, it's all most likely while some of the movement does come from the actors within Yarnaby, most likely some of it is also probably some CGI as well. Yarnaby, keep that in mind with from some of the wires and everything as well. Drew Skywalker says almost 33k subs. Let's go, yo! Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Creative title, because I got no idea what to put. What's going on, buddy? But yeah, we're getting close to 33k subscribers, which is insane. Again, thank you guys so much for that insane love support. You guys are just killing it as always. I really appreciate you guys. Insane love support for that. So yeah, like I said, I think if we keep working hard, staying positive, staying motivated, we can definitely hit that. We can definitely hit 33K subscribers without a doubt. So yeah, anywho, I want to go get back to analyzing the trailer and such, right? Because we're getting close to the end and all that such. So this is the most creative title ever. Oh, 100%, 100%. I love the name, a creative title, because I got no idea what to put. I love that. I generally love the name. It's great. I love it. It's so good. But yeah, this scene right here not only is a callback to FNAF 4, with the plush trap minigame, right? But during this moment right here, it's pretty clear that this is something that Vanessa is going to be, witnessing or going through here, right? Witnessing, not Mike. Most likely, when Mike does see Vanessa freaking out, Mike's gonna be like, "What are you talking about? There's nobody there in the hallway. Like, are you okay? What's going on with you, Vanessa?" But Vanessa's gonna be experiencing past trauma and also recent past trauma as well too, both from what happened in the FNAF 1 location, also way in the past with her childhood and all such, of what William has done to her and the kids as well too, in the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza locations and all that. So that's what we're getting right here for this shot here, though. But yeah, you don't see his face, but you just see the shadow. But like, just from looking at him, just from looking at the shot, you can tell this is Matthew Lillard. This is William right here. You can tell by the hair, the face being like shrouded in darkness and the shadow and everything. Him in the back as well. Yeah, that is 100% William right here too. So yeah, just got some pictures right here. Now I'm not sure if this is taking place in. Now here's my question as well too. Do you feel the first movie kept the lore pretty good? I think the first film kept the lore pretty good. I would say Skywalker 100%. Now here's my question for you guys as well. Do you think this is taking place in the Afton house, like Vanessa's house, like the Afton house, like Vanessa's house, or is this taking place in Mike's house? I think this could be taking place in the Afton house. I would say, right? Because again, we got screenshots of the Afton house of Vanessa and Afton, William Afton, but in the past as well. And we know that William was wearing that same outfit with the boots, the pants, and that long shirt right there. So my question is this taking place in the Afton house, or does this taking place in maybe Mike's place? I don't know if Mike and Abby are in the same house though. Maybe they could move into another new place. Because somehow we did see that ladder, they could be in a different house. Or, I think it's gotta be the Afton's house. Maybe Mike's house and Vanessa's is getting loose. That's the thing. It's either Mike's house or I think this is definitely the Afton's house. I think what we're seeing here is the Afton's house, 100%. I think this is the Afton house. Where this is taking place, right? But we're gonna keep trying to play out. But as you can see here, Vanessa is freaking out. Vanessa is freaking out. She pulls out her gun. She's not in the mood for talking, like asking questions first and shooting later. Nah, she's shooting first and asking questions later right here. So yeah, you can see her hair is up here in the shot. Her hair is up in the shot. But I imagine when she does encounter Mike again as well too, when she does meet up with Mike, her hair is going to be down. So. What's up, Freddy Fazbear? Hope you're fantastic so far, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here, sir. Could it be a dream? Was what you're asking? That one shot right there. I can go back. It's possible. This could be a dream, but she could also be hallucinating this as well too. I don't know. I think I'll go more. I think I might go for more of the dream aspect because this is happening, like during the nighttime. You can tell like it's happening at night. But then when we make our way to the shot here, it's during the day. So it could be a dream. So she could be experiencing a dream there. Or maybe she could be, I don't know. Like she could be asleep and like, maybe when she wakes up, it's daytime, and then, she freaks out, maybe she pulls out a gun to maybe a hallucination of William from flashbacks to the past. Most definitely, yeah. Most definitely. What can you make out in the end of the hallway behind the person? Almost like a work behind the hall, like that shot again behind. Because we also see the doors as well too. If you guys look closely, the doors are also flickering back and forth as well. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that detail. The doors are flickering back and forth. Is that so? I don't think that's a work. I mean, if this is happening in a house, I think that could be like what, an office, maybe a bedroom. I don't think that's a workshop behind him. But like, maybe it could be a workshop inside his house or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think as for the rating for the FNAF 2 movie, I'm pretty sure they're keeping it. They're definitely gonna keep it PG-13. That's what they did for the first film. So like they're gonna do it for the second film. They're gonna keep it PG-13 so more people can go see it. Looks like a bot's behind his arm on the counter. Yeah, it does look like there's like some sort of bots. Like either that's like a box right there behind him, or like maybe that could be a table or something. I don't know, but I see what you're saying, bro. When your dad hears you playing video games, bro. Oh my god, dude. I'm so gonna take this. I'm so gonna take the screenshot and I'm like, insert your best captions with this screenshot here. I so gotta make this a community post now. Since you just said that, Ratsumov, I would 100% I gotta make this with one of those caption shots there. It's like, insert your best caption based on the screenshot here. Go. Like, cause I just want to hear captions from people just from the screenshot. Like, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, man, that's what I did with the first one. When William just like sitting at his desk, when looking through the file and everything, or looking through like Mike's file and everything such, right? And he just like stares at Mike, stares at him, or like kind of like puts the folder down and is like, well, just the means, bro. Are you winning, son? True Skywalker. The first one was PG-13, but with younger fans in mind. The second one, I'm assuming, will be the same. Thanks, Hannah. Anderson typed that while I was away a second. He's too cute. Yeah. Sorry about that. Remedy says, me when a dog dies in a movie, I'm in the movie director's house. Oh my god. Okay. Or bro, when you get a snack. When you get a snack. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic, bro. I'm telling you, the memes, bro. The memes from these shots and like the captions, bro. There's gonna be just so many just from this one shot here. I could just already imagine all the captions and the memes from this, bro. The memes are in this. The first one was a very soft. Yeah, the first film was a very soft PG-13. But I would imagine that for the second film, it's going to be more of like, I would say light, like a less soft, but like less soft, more horror, but still balanced PG-13. Me when I hear a noise in the kitchen. What was that? What was that? Who's in there? Who's in there? I'm not afraid of you. I have played these games before. I'm not afraid of you. Oh my god. Okay, back to analyzing though. So yeah, we can see Vanessa here is like freaking out. You can see sweat as well too. Like you can see sweat right here as well. She is freaking out. I mean, there's probably like I imagine this would most likely be happening near the beginning of the film because her hair is tied up. So it's like her hair is tied up. She's she's neat and everything, but when she does talk to Mike, her hair is down. So I imagine this could be happening like somewhere near the beginning of the film, right? Maybe like after she gets released from the hospital. She's trying to move on from what happened in the past, but she can't really move on. But I know that Mike and Abby are gonna help Vanessa, like deal with the toy animatronics and help her move on from her past trauma, right? Elizabeth Leo is not messed around. Girls bringing her A game. Yeah, Elizabeth is not messed around in this film. She is bringing her A game, and her acting. All the actors acting are just incredible. Like Piper Rubio, Josh Hutcherson, Elizabeth, Matthew Lillard. Then we got whatchamacallit, Skeet. Again, we haven't seen his acting yet, but like we haven't seen him act as Henry Emily yet though. But we know his acting's gonna be amazing though. But dude, I'm telling you, I'm just so stoked to see like the acting and just everything, like just see all the scenes play out in this film. Like I'm genuinely stoked. But yeah, but as you see here, Vanessa's like, I'm gonna shoot first, then ask questions later, because she's freaking out. She's seen her dad and she's trying to move on. She's trying to move past her dad, right? What all the evil things he's done and what her dad has done to her. She's trying to move past that, but she can't. She's experiencing nightmares. She's experiencing hallucinations, and she is freaking out, and she's pulling out her gun and such, right? So, yeah, messing up. We're going to move onwards. We got a shot of Balloon Boy here, y'all. Look at Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy looks really good, man. Wow. He looks really good. And also, you can see here, we're in the FNAF 2 location, y'all. We're in the FNAF 2 office. How do we know that? Because we can see the TVs there. We can see the little TVs there. We see the vent as well. We see some of those papers as well on the wall. We see it in the FNAF 2 office, right? Again, yeah, Balloon Boy's looking a little goofy, but, like, he looks really, really good. I love how they went from, like, the old little Balloon Boy, like, creepy, goofy toy, right, in the first film, and now we got, like, a full-on scale model of Balloon Boy here. Why can't it be Balloon Boy who gets hit by a car and not Mangle? I don't know. I was that would have been hilarious. Could you imagine that if we actually got that instead of Mangle being hit by a car? That would have been hilarious, dude. That would have served the justice right there. If you brighten the image, you can see a vent to the right of Balloon Boy, and you can say, oh, I can see the vent right here. I can see it as clear as day, y'all. The vent's right here. That's the hallway. These are the little TVs right there, right? This is the FNAF 2 office. This is very clearly taking place in the FNAF 2 office. And I'm sure if Mike is, is encountering Balloon Boy, or maybe it's a different night guard, right? Maybe it could be where, like, just like with the first film, right? That because in the first film we had a different night guard that was surviving you know, a good majority of the nights, eventually he got killed, right, due to the Freddy torture machine. But here it's possible we could get another night guard, like, playing the, you know, just filling the role here for this location, and he gets killed, right? Maybe gets trolled by Balloon Boy and he gets killed. Maybe we possibly see, like, an early bite of 87 happen right there. Or I'm trying to remember, did the bite of 87 happen during the day, or did it happen during the night? I can't remember that. I cannot remember. Did the bite of 87 happen during the day, or was it at night? Because we know that in the games, Michael Afton works the 7th night. Nights 1 through 6 is I don't think it was ever mentioned. Nights 1 through 6 is whatchamacallit? How did I forget the name? Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy. Jeremy Fitzgerald. Right? Isn't that the guy? Isn't that the night guard that we play as in the FNAF 2? Is it a Jeremy? It's Jeremy Fitzgerald, right? Vanessa says, Marvel reactions from Mangle. Well, whatever you want to. Yo, see you later, Vanessa. Have a great rest of the day. Thanks for being here. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's Jeremy. Okay, yeah. And also, Bud literally has like flashlights in his eyes. Like, look at this. Bud's literally got built-in flashlights in his eyes. So Bud no longer has to steal our batteries, right? Why steal our batteries? Why steal our flashlight? When Bud has flashlights built in his freaking eyeballs, dude, like, that is bright. That is very, very bright right there. Like, my goodness, dude. That is very bright. The birthday party was the bite of 83, not 87. Yeah, because the birthday party was the bite of 83. Because there was the bite of 83, then there was the bite of 87. The bite of 83 was caused by Fredbear, and the bite of 87 was from Mangle. This movie, Balloon Boy, looks exactly. Yeah, this movie. The Balloon Boy here, this version of Balloon Boy here in the movie, right, looks really, really good. I love his design, really, really good. They did Jason Blum and the team of them did such a great job with this. I think that they should change the movie to be accurate to the games. Okay, that's fine, Yarby. That's your choice. That's your opinion, man. That's your opinion, and that's perfectly fine. You know, just whatever you think of the film, that's what you think of it, right? But for everyone else here, we just think it's just great. No Funk I never said that. We should put the FNAF 1 movie, Balloon Boy, next to this movie's Balloon Boy and see the difference. I could try that. I could try to do that in Photoshop. I could try doing that. See, like, the difference between the two. We could try that. But we're gonna go and keep on analyzing the trailer, yeah? See, I knew it. I knew I saw the shot here of William's or Spring, like William Afton, aka, you know, William wearing the Spring Bonnie suit, right? But the suit is a lot cleaner, and he's picking up a knife, literally the knife that we saw in the first film, or it could be, I'm not sure it's the same knife, but either way, he's picking up a knife here. I'm actually gonna slow this down as well, so I'm actually decrease this playback speed to like 0.25, so that way we can see it fully play out. But yeah, as you can see here, that is Spring Bonnie's hand right there. So we are definitely 100% getting some flashbacks. And why is my headset turning off, bro? My headset's got to stop doing this. My headset needs to stop turning off for no reason. Stop it. What are your thoughts on Toy Bonnie holding the screwdriver? I think it's kind of hilarious. I can't take it seriously, but it's hilarious, but very cool the same, you know. It's not Mangle, it's Mango. I did say Mangle. I didn't say Mangle. I said Mangle. It's just how I say it. Keep in mind, I have like a bit of an accent, you know. So it's like, well, it's just the way I say it, you know. Like I'm not saying mango. I'm not saying mango. I'm saying mangle. Like I'm saying mango. I'm just saying mango how I would say it. Mangle. But yeah, please don't spam too much, okay? Balloon Boy legit grew up since the last time we saw him. Yeah, Balloon Boy literally grew up since the last time we saw him. But yeah, please don't spam too much, please and thank you, okay? Let's calm down, Yarnaby. Let's just calm down. Again, you're more welcome to watch the stream and enjoy it and hang out with here. Hang out with us. Just please don't spam too much, okay? I'm asking politely, please and thank you. So, okay, yeah. So back to this here, right? Back to this. So, but yeah, as you can see here, imagine Balloon Boy's flashlight eyes in the way is a way to hypnotize people. That would be kind of crazy. That would be kind of crazy. Bro went from being small to being huge within 2 years, for real, dude. Bro went from being small to being huge within the span of 2 years, man. So, yeah, okay. Anywho, let's continue onwards, right? So, yeah, as you see here, he's picking up the knife, but look how clean the hand looks, though. It's not, like, dirty or withered, like in the first film. Because, in the first film, we did see that picture of a younger Vanessa and William in the Spring Bonnie suit, and we did see that when William did wear the Spring Bonnie suit, in the film, right, when Mike encounters him, that the right side of his arm and the suit and everything is completely like withered and deteriorated. But here, because he's picking up the knife with his right hand, but we don't see that deterioration in it as such at all within like within his suit or the glove at all, which means this is taking place in the past. This is 100% a flashback. Do you have a video walking through the entire FNAF floor to date? I don't have a video like that. I don't, sadly, unfortunately, but I would say I recommend watching some of Game Theory's videos as well too, because they have some really good actually there's actually a video that I can link you that kind of talks about all the lore. I know Game Theory has some good videos talk about the FNAF lore, but there's one video that I can hang on, because I remember Hyperjoy making this video. He has a FNAF timeline video. I'm trying to think if there was an updated one he made, or was let's see, 2022 edition, 21 edition, 20. I'm trying to see if he has a more up-to-date edition, or yeah, Game Theory has some good lore. Yeah, it's both. It's mixture of both. It's actually possible to beat FNAF 1 exactly how Michael did in the movie. Yeah, it's possible. I've seen it. The backseat streams have done it. Yeah, like I said, I would just say the best thing, yeah, as what Hannah said, right? The best thing I would honestly do is if you just go to Google and type in FNAF lore timeline, a few things will come up, like Game Theory. It honestly depends on how in depth you want to dive, but like, yeah, one of the videos is almost 9 hours long, so if you want like all the lore for FNAF, that's gonna be the best thing to do. Was just hoping Super had one to help. Yeah, I don't have one, unfortunately. Would I make one? I don't know. I know that it would take a lot of time and effort to type up a script and do something like that, man. It would take a lot of time and effort. I'm not gonna lie to you, but Hannah says maybe. I mean, I'm not against the idea. I'm not against it. It'll just take a lot of time and effort and editing. But then again, though, I put a lot of time and effort editing into what I do, so it's a thought. I'll think on it. I will think on it. I'll leave it there. I will think about it. Just give me 1 second, chat. Okay. Anywho, let me continue on. So yeah, this is definitely a flashback sequence right here of William. In William wearing the spring bodysuit. He's picking up a knife here. Yeah, plus it'll take too long. It'll take too long. It is true, Shadow. It'll take a long time. So again, that's why I said maybe, but. Yeah, this shot right here is William wearing his spring bodysuit. He's picking up a knife here. This is definitely a flashback scene that we're seeing here, and that William, once he puts on the suit and is picking up this knife, is most likely to be luring some kids to the back. Well, not most likely. He's going to be luring some kids to the back room. So while the kids are being entertained by the animatronics and just enjoy Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, he's going to be luring some kids to the back room. He's going to kill them and then eventually stuff them to the animatronic suits. And we know that they're going to be inhabiting those suits. They'll come, their souls will be infused with the animatronics and they'll be brought back to life. And we know that remnant would be coursing through those animatronics as well. So like they'll die, but then they'll come back to life, more as ghosts, as spirits. 1991. I'm pretty sure the missing kids died. Was it 1991? I'm pretty sure it was 1985. I think in 1985 was when the children incident. Yeah, I think that's when the missing children incident happened. The MCI. I think the MCI happened in 1985, yeah? But we know there was multiple missing children incidents, but we were talking about the first one, though. Yo, you good, Catnap? Never apologize, my friend. Hope your day is treating you well. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here, sir. Yeah, 1995 was Michael's death, yeah. Do you want some Kenny's kids? Heck, yeah. I'm trying to think, wasn't the first missing children incident, let me think. FNAF, MCI, incident. Trying to think. Yeah, it happened on June 1985. Yeah, it happened. Yeah, the first. Yeah, I believe the missing children incident first happened on June 1985. I think that's what they say. Yeah, June 1985 was when a series of murders committed by William Afton took place. Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. But yeah, good to see you, Catnap. Hope you're having a good day so far, my friend. Welcome. What up? All right. Yeah, so again, we don't get too much out of the shot other than the knife and the hand here, and that just flashback sequence that William is going to lure some kids back and kill them. But we know that he's not going to kill Vanessa because again, Vanessa is his daughter, and he loves his daughter, and that but we know that Vanessa most likely could have probably possibly witnessed some of this happening and could be scared and traumatized and terrified and such, right? Or maybe obviously didn't know about or I don't think that won't be the case, but like, Vanessa will eventually learn about this stuff, about the kids that, obviously it's not the kids' souls that are possessing the animatronics, but it's their bodies. Their bodies are inside the animatronics, and while they get killed, they got brought back to life within the animatronic suits and such. But anywho, let's keep going. As you can see here in this shot, we have some sort of new character here. She is getting strangled by Mangle, y'all. This new character is getting strangled by Mangle, which is crazy to see. This is absolutely crazy. Where is this taking place at? Is this taking place within a school? Because I see drawings, I see cabinets here and cubbies. Is this taking place within a school maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Mangle is getting a lot of kills, y'all. Mangle is going on a killing spree. All the toy animatrons are going to be getting a lot of kills in this movie. They're going on a killing spree, dude. Just to hunt, just that way they could find Mike, Abby, Vanessa, and then eventually hunt them down. I wonder if it's a side character in the first movie, those side characters that got murdered. This is most likely definitely a side character that's going to be breaking in and doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and they're going to get killed by the animatronics, right? It's just like with the first film, those guys, Hank and them break in. Might be the school or the FNAF 2 location. It's either the FNAF 2 location or it's most likely the school that this side character is breaking into. And she's going to get killed by Mangle. We know that because she's getting quite literally strangled to death from the ceiling by Mangle here. We know this is Mangle because, again, this animatronic part here does belong to Mangle. So we'll keep letting it play out. She has a flashlight in her hand, too. She gets pulled up. So she gets strangled, and then she gets pulled all the way up. That's crazy, dude. That is actually insane. But yeah, judging by the background here, it's most likely a school. This is most likely taking place in the school. Maybe, yeah, this does take place in the school. But yeah, speaking of which, Mangle is also on the car as well, too. I believe, is that Vanessa driving? Who is that driving, by the way? Who is that? I'm trying to think. Also, we can get some music playing, by the way. Let's get some music playing since I don't have the audio playing. I'll get some music turned off, you guys, right? That we got to get some chilling vibes going. So if you think that Abby will be the crying child having trauma? I don't think so, no. Mango, watch out! Mango proceeds to get hit by a car. Well, I don't think she's getting hit by the car. She's on top. Mango is on top of the car, and she's using one of her arms, right? Not her hand, but her arm that's missing the hand to puncture through the the windshield, right? With the car's front windshield. But yeah, this is definitely Vanessa in the car, 100%, because we see the blonde hair and all that stuff. That's 100% Vanessa. This is Vanessa driving the car, and we see Mangle on top of the car, and she punches through the windshield of the car. She's punched through, which is crazy. Am I saying Mango or Mango? I'm not saying Mango or Mango. I'm saying it right. Am I getting trolled by Yarny because Yarny just wants to troll me? I'm saying the name right. I'm saying Mangle. I'm saying the name right. Can somebody please confirm to me that I'm saying the name right? Please, I need somebody to confirm for me. Let me get some water. Jesus. Thank you, Hannah. Jesus. I swear people love the troll for no reason. Thank you, Shadow. I swear people love the troll for no reason. For no reason at all. Jesus, man. I'm can I just please just go a little bit without trolling? Pretty please with a cherry on top. Okay, yeah. So, I'm just slowing it down frame by frame so we can catch these moments here. You were saying it right, and trolls begin under. Yeah, you're right. Skywalker, Anderson and Dad, thank you. I'm glad we don't influence the troll that much. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Oblivion. Welcome back, FNAF. Thanks for being here, buddy. We need a Mango reference in the movie. Maybe we might get one in the movie. What are your thoughts on Toy Freddy's feet, brah? They're just his feet. That's what I think of. They're just his feet. That's it. I move forward. Yeah, we'll let it play out, right? As you can see here within this shot, we have Vanessa here behind Mike, and Mike is, keeping Abby close. But we can see how much taller here in this shot. We can see how much taller we see how much Abby has grown and how she's not as tall as Mike, but she's getting there to the point where probably in the third film, right, she'll be just as tall as Mike, which is crazy though. But yeah, what are they looking at here? Either A, they could be looking at Mangle, or option B, they could be looking at, maybe the puppet, or maybe some sort of one of the toy animatronics, other toy animatronics. We don't know. We don't know who they're looking at. Who do you guys think they're looking at? Josh Hutcherson is 5'4", so it's very possible that she'll get taller than him. 100%, yeah, it's 100% without a doubt. Yeah, because Josh Hutcherson is around 5'4", so it's definitely possible that Abby here, or Piper Rubio is going to definitely get taller than or be just as tall as Mike and Vanessa here, though. What are they looking at? We don't know. We generally don't know what they're reacting to. When did FNAF 3 take place in the game universe? I thought it was like 20... when does FNAF 3 take place again, guys? Isn't it like 2023, I believe? In terms of the timeline, I believe it's 2023. I believe. I could be wrong. Is that right, Shadow? Does the FNAF 3 take place around that time, I believe? I believe that should be the case. Guys, I think the puppet will help Abby then either make her betray Michael, or the puppet will turn evil against Abby. Well, no, because like once like I said, because here's the thing though. Garrett, because I'm trying to think, because Abby came after Garrett, you know, because originally it was Mike and Garrett, then Merrick got kidnapped, then because first it was Mike and Garrett, then Garrett got kidnapped by William, then we know William killed Garrett, but then after that happened, they did had we know that Mike's parents did had, you know, Abby, right? But then we know that their mom I'm trying to think, because I think the I'm trying to remember, did the dad, how did Mike's parents die again? I'm trying to remember. Didn't their mom pass away, and then the dad, I think, didn't the dad commit, I can't say that word, but like, if someone can remind me again, right? I'm pretty sure their mom died, like their mom passed away, right? They said that, and that I think their dad couldn't handle it. I think, yeah, their dad left to get the milk. You're being too rude. Yeah. I don't know who's being rude. Nobody's being rude here at all, Yarnaby. Nobody's being rude to you all whatsoever. I don't know what's going on. Like, whoever's being rude in the chat, nobody's being rude at all whatsoever. I was being rude. Nobody's being rude, disrespectful to you at all, man. A walk, no, a fly. I read it wrong. Oh my god. Again, you're more than welcome to stay here, but if you got other things to do, Yarnaby, I understand, I respect that, and I wish you a great rest of your day, Yarnaby. Where are the Wizards in the teaser? Oh, we don't see any of the Wizard animatronics at all, Romney. We don't see any of the Wizard animatronics at all, and I'm kind of glad they didn't show them here in this teaser trailer, right? Because it's a teaser trailer. You don't want to show everything with a teaser trailer, right? They didn't show us the puppet. They didn't show us the Wizard animatronics. We didn't see the actor for Henry Emily at all. I don't think so. No, we did not see him in this teaser trailer at all. But we know that he is going to be casted to be as we know that he's casted for to play as Henry Emily. We know that. Yeah, this is the first teaser trailer, so they won't. Yeah, they're not going to show everything. There's still 8 months until the release. So yeah, showing everything and spoil the movie is for the official trailer. Exactly, Hannah. Showing like most of your stuff. Matt Pat is Henry. Oh my goodness, imagine. Yeah, there's still, exactly, Mark, there's still 8 months, so, bye, also good stuff. Now, you good, Catnap, thank you so much for support, we appreciate having you here, we appreciate being here in today's stream, have a great day, we'll see you in the next stream, Catnap, take it easy, my friend, take it easy. What's going on, Father, Gaming, welcome to stream, FNAF 2, well, the FNAF 2 movie is coming out this year, we do know, the FNAF 2 movie is coming out, this year, on December 5th, we do know that, Matt Pat leaving YouTube was so sad, it was very sad, very, very sad. When should a teaser air on TV? Wait, what are you talking about? You mean when, like, well, I don't know when the official trailer is going to drop. Nobody knows. But we know that we're definitely going to be getting 2 official trailers. Not like teaser trailer, but like the official trailers. The FNAF movie 2 comes out around my birthday, so it's like a birthday gift to me. So I'm very happy. Awesome. But no, it's not. Yeah, because, yeah, we're in April. We're in the 4th month, so we got 8 months left to go. Until eventually we, yeah, because yesterday was the 5th, so literally, technically, yesterday would have been exactly 8 months, chat. If you think about it, yesterday would exactly be 8 months from now until we get the film. If you think about it, because now it would be, yeah, because now we're like a day less of that now. FNAF 4, when going to full def, is dark, really dark. Yeah, FNAF 4 is dark and scary. It does go, and it is very dark, both the game and also the lore as well, too. Excuse me, so yeah. I don't know what they're looking at exactly. We don't know what they're looking at. It could be, again, it could be Mangle. It could be the puppet. It could be someone entirely new. We don't know. We aren't too entirely sure. Yo, what's up, Taro Gaming? Welcome to the stream. I hope I pronounced the name right. Hope your day's treating you well. In today's stream, Taro Gaming, we're doing a live reaction analysis to the FNAF 2 official teaser trailer. Did you watch the first one? If so, what did you think? Oh yeah, I watched the first film, Father Gaming, and it was amazing. I love the first FNAF movie. It was great. It was enjoyable. I love the Easter eggs. I love the story. I love the characters and the acting. Matthew Lillard and Josh Hutcherson and, you know, Elizabeth and Piper Rubio did. They all did such a fantastic job within the first film, and we know that they're all gonna do such an amazing job within the second film here for the FNAF 2 movie. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I got you, Sussy. My apologies. I didn't know that was you. I watched it and did not scare me. That's okay. Farther gaming again. While I wasn't scared, while I wasn't like crazy scared, there's still some good jump scares and good like death and lore and gore and all. Not gore, but like again, it wasn't as gory as crazy, but it was still good, But here, they're striving to have it where for this film, there's going to be a lot more, blood and horror and a lot more deaths and stakes are higher, right? So, but now I threw Sussy back to 2020. Okay, heard that. Hurry through Sussy back to 2020. Now you're Tower Gaming. You can call me Taro. Oh, if it's okay. Yeah, I'll call you. I'll call you Taro. I got you. No worries. I got you, brother. No worries. Say less. So. Yeah, so yeah, we don't know what they're looking at. It could be the puppet, it could be Mangle or toy animatronic. We don't know. That's all Dogboy says. I'm a bit late to bring this up, but near the beginning where it shows Fast Fest, there's a person with a striped shirt, possibly a reference to the crying child, the puppet. Really, is there? I missed that detail entirely. I can scroll back and look at that. Is it that kid right there with the striped shirt? That could be a reference to the crying child. You talking about that kid back there? I see this kid right here, the beanie on. Then we got the Bonnie ears, the blue hair, and all such, right? Yeah, when the Golden Bunny, when the guy calls, yeah, they're at Fast Fest right now. So Fast Fest is a big thing here, for where Mike and them live at, right? Very big thing for them. Can we see the spin wheel roulette right here? See some prize in the back that they can collect, right? I'm gonna go back over here one more time. The shot. So yeah, the shirt is black and white. Crying Child is black and gray. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, it is. But I think it's still maybe like a neat little callback and reference, a connection. Yeah, that is the kid I'm referring to. Probably a reference to the puppet. Maybe it could be a reference to the puppet. Because puppet is black and white and all such. It could be a reference to the puppet. I think it's more likely a reference to the puppet rather than the Crying Child. But yeah. I'll let this play out. We know it's going to cut to black, right? And then I think we hear dialogue here, so I might actually want to change the speed back to normal. And then we're going to do that, and I'm going to turn off the music for now. I'll let the trailer play out. I think we're hearing something. Showtime! We hear William Afton saying, "Showtime!" And oh my goodness, another scream there. Jesus. What is she screaming at? Most likely, probably Mangle or one of the toy animatronics, or that's something like. It's definitely most likely Mangle. She's probably screaming because she's looking up while she's screaming. So it's probably most likely she's screaming at Mangle, and Mangle's gonna kill her. Mangle is a menace in this movie. Like Mangle is going to be a menace in this film, bro. I'm telling you. 100% a menace, dude. Like the cupcake was a menace in the first film, but now it's like this time the person who's taking the menace spot is going to be Mangle. Can we play the whole trailer? Yeah, should we? We'll replay it one more time. Sure, I got you, Father Gaming. Sounds good, sir. Mangle ain't backing down without a fight. Yeah, Mangle is not backing down without a fight, 100%. But yeah, William says, "Showtime." And then get the official Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie logo right here, and it looks so good. It looks so good. I love it. And then we get Toy Freddy here. Like it flashed briefly for a second because like I was looking at chat and I looked back but like within that glance I saw like, oh, that was Toy Freddy there. It was very quick. But yeah, as you see here, there's Toy Freddy. But you can see a lot of people here like cosplaying and stuff. Like we got this person here with their own like do your own like make your own like like this. They made like their own little cupcake right there. This person has yellow hair, so she's got yellow hair, so she's most likely cosplaying as Chica. This person's got Bonnie ears on as well too. Yeah, so a lot of people are cosplaying as like the other characters. Like that, this person's got, I believe those are Fotzi's ears right there. So that person's cosplaying as Fotzi, Chico right there, Bonnie, and then we'll most likely have some Freddy cosplayers for him. But this person's like, yo, this person went above and beyond, because people probably think like this is just like a person in a costume, but what they don't realize is that this is a real animatronic. This is the animatronic that is possessed, and it is like, you know, roaming fast, and it's most likely definitely going to be killing somebody, and that's gonna, you know, cause a scene right there and such, and it's gonna, you know, attract the you know, and that's when, you know, it's definitely gonna get the attention of Vanessa. All that it's Queso. Oh, hey, there is yeah, guys, it's Queso, guys. This is yo, oh my god, it's Queso, yo. Queso, this is crazy, bro. I can't believe you made it to the film. How'd you do it, man? How'd you manage to convince Blumhouse to get in the film? That's crazy, bro. It's Queso. No way, y'all. Shadow Freddy ain't in the teaser trailer, LT trailer. Okay, remember, it's a teaser trailer. They're not going to show everything, right? Remember when I was doubting you? Well, remember when I was doubting myself, thinking, are they gonna show Vanessa in here? Because we know when I saw her, she was in the hospital, right? I wasn't too sure they're gonna show her here, but yeah. But yeah, I was wrong, and they did up showing Vanessa, you know. But again, to be fair, this is a teaser trailer. They're not going to show everything. So if anything, maybe, or you know, it would be cool if they just didn't show Shadow Freddy at all from the trailers, but like they save them for the film. I'd much rather for them do that. You know, I'd much rather for them to save Shadow Freddy for the actual film when that comes out. That's what I would rather have. It's like Disney bounding not full costumes, but color coordinator to represent a character's vibe. Exactly. Mohad's World says, I bet Freddy's reopened, but instead of a restaurant, it's a carnival, which doesn't make sense, but it also kind of does for the characters. Well, you know, yeah. Also, hello. DC Massive L, that disrespectful, not putting my boy in the first teaser trailer. I'm suing. No, I wish I could be an actor in a movie. I wish I could be part of a FNAF. Dude, if I could be part of a FNAF movie, that would be awesome. If it's time you open up like your security breach video, like your security breach stream yesterday, would you jump in it? Toy Freddy's, nah. Glamrock Freddy's, yes. Yes, I would. I would rather jump into Glamrock Freddy's stomach hatch rather than Toy Freddy's. Toy Freddy's would most likely definitely kill me. 100%. I'm not sure about Toy Freddy. Glamrock Freddy, 100%, because there's a lot more room and it'll be a lot safer. Toy Freddy is gonna ban someone to the afterlife. Yeah, for real. Toy Freddy looks like he's getting ready to send somebody to the afterlife, bro. He's like, yeah, I'm cosplaying and everything. Like, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm like, you know, people are like, oh, that's just, this is a person in a costume, right? But in reality, this dude's got motives. Toy Freddy doesn't even have a stomach. Yeah, Toy Freddy doesn't even have a stomach hatch, you know. I mean, and even if he did, like, I wouldn't go in it. I wonder if they finally put the kitchen in the FNAF 2 location, since it doesn't exist in FNAF 2. Well, they don't ever show the kitchen in the FNAF games. Well, I'm wrong. I mean, yeah, we do get the kitchen in Security Breach, right? But otherwise, we don't get an actual look at the kitchen in FNAF 1 and 2 and all that. But however, in the FNAF movie, we do get we do know what the kitchen does look like in the first film, and we'll most likely see the kitchen again up here. We'll most likely see the kitchen again within the FNAF 2 movie here. If there's a character / animatronic you really hope to make it in this movie that wasn't in the first, is there a character / animatronic you really hope that makes it to this movie that wasn't in the first one? I mean, mostly, I mean, we got the toy animatronics, we got the Wither animatronics. Did you see Toy Bonnie's behind the curtain? Yeah, I saw that, Father Gaming, I did. Golden Freddy will appear in another trailer. Yeah, they didn't show Golden Freddy in here, so they're gonna save Golden Freddy for another trailer. I'm just here excited and waiting to see, when they finally get to the Pizza Platz. Dude, I'm telling you, if they ever do a Security Breach movie, that would be awesome. I would love to see, you know, the Mega Pizza Platz and everything and such, dude. And, like, on the screens and everything. I mean, I know we got it in the games and everything, but, like, imagine the Mega Pizza Platz was real. Or, like, they kind of decided to do, like, a film on that for the Mega Pizza Platz, dude. That would be pretty cool. They wouldn't do that. It's too expensive. Let's say, yeah, I mean, yeah. That would be kind of expensive. That is true. It would definitely, if they did something like that, that would cost a lot of money to pull off the Mega Pizza Platz in the films. Toy Freddy looks like he's gonna say, "Yep, you're banned," pretty much. Bud looks like, "Yep, you're banned from life." have a good time in the afterlife, pretty much, dude. That's exactly type of vibes I'm getting from Toy Freddy here. Trying to make sure I'm staying all caught in the chat here. I'm out. I'm raging. All right, heard you out. You're raging. Okay, bye, Rotsy. Have a great day. Enjoy your rage. But Shadow, Golden Freddy might appear in the FNAF. Well, Golden Freddy 100% Golden Freddy is going to appear in the FNAF 2 movie. I mean, if Disney could do it, so could FNAF. I'd travel however far just to visit a real Pizza Place. Yeah, if Disney could do it, so could FNAF, bro. I mean, I 100% would travel. I don't care how far. I would 100% travel to go visit a real Mega Pizza Place. I would. Like, if we got a Mega Pizza Place in real life, you know, minus, like, you know, just, you know, the glitch trap virus and everything, I would 100% go visit in real life. I don't care how much money it would cost. I would go there. We wish someone had a Super Rocker. We wish someone had a Super Rocker shirt on in that scene. I know, right? Really wish that. Really wish that. Yeah, here in the scene here, we just get a shot here of Toy Freddy, seeing what he looks like, right, in the trailer here, and he looks amazing. Toy Freddy here looks incredible. Again, we got screenshots before what some of the other characters look like, you know, while they're being constructed, right? But seeing the full construction of Toy Freddy here and all these toy animatronics, right, they just look incredible. Like, the detail is just on point with these guys, on point. Like, the cheeks, the eyes, his arms, the bow tie, his hat, and everything. Like, Toy Freddy here looks incredible. And everybody here is just smiling. Again, people thinking this is just a guy in the costume, but like, that's not a guy in a costume. That's a full-on functioning animatronic. That's, in this case, is most likely definitely possessed, right, by some of the missing kids that were, you know, like I say, either A, it's like reprogramming, as some of you guys saying, either A, like, you know, the toy animatronics are programmed, or not programmed. Either A, the toy animatronics are possessed, or option B, they're being reprogrammed, because they're very polished and clean. You know, they're very polished and clean, and somebody most likely reprogrammed them to hunt down, you know, Mike, Abby, Vanessa. Jason Blum was actually wearing the Toy Freddy suit, which is crazy. That the fact that you said that, I did not even know that. That's really crazy. That's really cool how Jason himself was wearing the Toy Freddy suit and such. So. Okay, so one more time for confirmation in terms of a question. Do we wish there was a real Freddy's Pizza Place to try their food. I know, right? It'd be so cool. So cool. A, in the dream, or B, they got trapped, or C, they're lost. Or it could be just all of the above. Okay, let me ask you guys this question one more time. Do we think in this film that the toy animatronics are possessed, or are they simply just being reprogrammed and are just simply hunting, you know, breaking into people's houses, right? Until eventually they do end up finding Mike, Abby, and Vanessa, you know? Like, we know that the toy animatronics are breaking into people's homes and killing people, right? But we know that they're most likely hunting down Mike, Abby, and Vanessa, and that, you know, Vanessa is here, Vanessa goes to Mike to warn him about these toy animatronics, how they're out there, they're everywhere, you know, and such. Possessed sounds cool. Let's see. So Shadow's saying reprogram. Meanwhile, Skywalker's saying they're possessed. I mean, the animatronics could be possessed since they could be using parts filled with remnants from... See, that's what I'm thinking as well, too. Because we have to think about... So, I think... Here's how we can think about this, right? We know that in FNAF 2, right? That the reason why the animatronics are... You know, we know that they're... Yeah, they were put back in the back room, they're wood and everything. But the reason why they're all broken as well, too, right? Is because some of the workers from Phasma Entertainment took parts from the FNAF 1 animatronics and incorporated them into the FNAF 2 animatronics as well. And we know that those parts do contain remnants as well too, right? So because of the fact that those parts contain remnants, when they get attached to the toy animatronics here, that remnant could be coursing through these animatronics. And so now it's like parts of those kids, you know, part of the remnants from the other, you know, animatronics, right? The animatronics that the kids are possessing. The animatronics that the kids are possessing could then affect these animatronics. Now they're possessing these animatronics now as well. That doesn't make them possessed. But I mean, it doesn't make them possessed, but still though, you know what I'm saying? Like a part of it, you know. That's what old Dog Boy was saying. Plus they have the red eyes like the FNAF 1 animatronics. So who's to say they don't act the same? Exactly. Who's to say they don't say? Welcome back to Bear Family. Thanks for being here, my friend. Thank you so much, Bear Family. That just seems creepier than reprogramming him. It is true. Like, it does make it a lot more creepier than reprogramming. It does. And because again, you guys just say we did see a shot of them having red eyes. Because you guys just said that Toy Bonnie had red eyes, yeah. Within one of these shots, was it like right here? Like, cause did it flash by really quickly, or nope? Hang on. Because you guys said they had red eyes. Oh God, don't want to hear that. Where's that shot of them, of Toy Bonnie and his red eyes? You guys saying one of them had red eyes. What's it like back here? Possession is other souls trapped inside, and if they were possessed by the same kids, they won't attack. They won't attack Abby, Mike, or Vanessa. That is true. No, they don't. Toy Bonnie eyes glow green. That's what I thought. Somebody said that one of the toy animatronics' eyes glowed red, but I didn't see that at all within this trailer. I did not see that at all. Let's get a shot of Toy Freddy here. Yeah, back to Toy Freddy. But yeah, still, can we talk about how, like, you know, the trailer is 48 seconds, but the live stream has been going on for 2 hours? Yeah, Bear Friend, because again, you'd be surprised how much you can dissect and how many questions you can, present on a stream. When you go in depth, when you go frame by frame, you can pull a lot of information, talk about a lot of things, Bear Friend. Again, this is the first time I've done something like this. Like, I done the same thing here when I did the FNAF official final trailer. You know, we broke it down and analyzed it for over 2 hours. You don't see Toy Bonnie's eyes in that scene. Yeah, that's right. We don't. So I thought somebody said somebody said they had red eyes. So, that's all a dog boy. So that's just what I thought. That's just what I was thinking. All right, sounds good, Janelle. Have a great rest of the day or night. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in the next one. This has been awesome. Appreciate the breakdown. Yeah, you're welcome, Skywalker. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So yeah, I think from here, it's just simply saying, you know, the movie's gonna be only yes. Let me just go back to. Let me just resume the playtime speed here. Back to normal. So if we just go all the way back here to the end, right? But still. And we also hear the Freddy laugh as well, too, which is awesome. I'm hoping they dive a bit more into the lore. Yeah, I hope they do that here. For this film, I really hope they do that. Yeah. Toy Freddy's movement, though. Like, the way he moves, like, it's on point. Like, the movement of these animatronics is on point, and the actors do such a... The actors inside, the animatronics, right? The toy animatronics, they do such a fantastic job, like, you know, moving... like so robotic, like, you know, moving like the animatronics will move in the games, right? They do such a great job of that. But yeah, only in theaters December 5th, y'all. Written by let me just throw it out right there. No way. Yeah, written by Scott Cawthon, directed by Emma is it Emma Tammy? I think it's Emma. Is it Tammy? Emma I think it's Emma Tammy. Yeah, Emma Tammy. Finance at Freddy's movie right there. Universal release 2025. Scott Cawthon Productions and Universal Studios right there. And there we go. Yeah, that's basically the whole trailer right there, y'all. So I'm honestly speechless. This trailer looks great. It looks beautiful. Like, I'll make sure I'll let that play out. And I'll get some music rolling as well too while I'm just like kind of going through it as well. But yeah, guys, this trailer looks amazing. Freddy Fazbear's speech right there. Get ready to rock. Mangle booting up right there. Blumhouse right there as well. Then we got Fast happening. People are, you know, dressed up, cosplaying, you know, some of the favorite, you know, animatronics, right? Then we got the shot here of the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza right there, or a reflection of the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza with the 20 animatronics. We got Abby here on her bike. She makes her way towards location. This Christmas, prepare to get Fazbear. I know. I kind of wonder if Renda is ever a real thing. If it's a stupid thing. If it's a stupid thing to ask, but no, it's not a stupid thing. Not a horror movie for Christmas season. I know, right? The fact that we're getting the FNAF 2 movie during December, the Christmas time, it's just perfect. It's awesome. I'm so glad. As Auto Dogber says, Toy Bonnie's eyes do glow red. Just check the area where his eye sockets are in the scene where he's holding a screwdriver and you see a faint color red. Okay. Yo, what's up, Energy Titans? Long time to see, brother. Hope life has been treating you well. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Today, we were doing a live reaction analysis of the trailer. We just finished up our analysis of the trailer here. The FNAF 2 official teaser trailer. The Bear family says, I want to watch FNAF, but I don't know if I can be, or if I can, because mom is not like watching horror, but my dad is like, watch whatever you want. Again, just talk to your, that's more of a family discussion, talk to your family about it, and if they allow, but if not, I fully understand your decision. I wish that it was closer to spooky season like the first one. Yeah, part of me kind of wishing that, they would have done what they did, right, with October, because what they did, when they released the first film in October, I liked how they released it in a spooky, they released it, in the spooky month, right, the season of Halloween, and all such, but Christmas, I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all. And I guess in a way that just gives them plenty of time, to do what they need to do. So that way this film could be in the best of its ability, or this film could be produced at its highest quality and just be done just be done in a great manner. FNAF 2 is a Christmas. Yeah, FNAF 2 is a Christmas movie. It's confirmed. FNAF 2 is a Christmas movie. Christmas gift. Going to go see the movie? Yes, sir. Energy Titan. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, Super, do you play Minecraft? Yeah, I play Minecraft. I recently been getting back to some more Minecraft. Recently. No, I said recently. I keep saying so many words repetitively. Why do I repeat my words sometimes? I don't know. But yeah, but thanks for being here, Energy Titan. It's good to see you, my friend. So, yeah. But yeah, this December, though. Gone to Fitz, my friends. She's gone to Fitz the FNAF 1 animatronics. Mike and Vanessa there. Toy Bonnie right there looking through the curtains. Maintenance button. Teacher right there. Teacher looks at Toy Chica. Toy Chica grabs the guy, kills him. Mango right there. They're all scared. Garage. Toy Bonnie right there with the screwdriver. So I wonder if it's like, I wonder if I can catch. Wait. Hold up. Wait. I think we can catch that. Hold on. He might have been right about the red eyes. It's like, it's so brief, but like. Yes! He was correct. Axolotl Dog was correct. Toy Bonnie's eyes are red. Look, you see that red tint? He was right. He was right. Axolotl Dog Boy was right. Toy Bonnie's eyes are red. He shares that same red tint just like the FNAF 1 animatronics do. He was right. Oh my goodness. Good call, man. Oh my goodness. I was like, is his eyes red? They are. I mean, that's outside the eyes, but still, though. The eyes are still red. I mean, yeah, well, yes, it's outside. That's still red. That's still red. Still new to FNAF 4, so is red friendly? No, red is not friendly. Red is not friendly at all. Because usually their eyes glow white, you know. Usually their eyes be glowing white normal. Might be just the inside. It could be the inside of the casing, but truth be told, I mean, the fact being, we're still seeing red tint right there, you know. Super, have you seen the new Minecraft movie? I have not, The Bear Family. I am planning on going to go see it sometime this week. I might ask one of my friends, see if they're not busy throughout this week, to to say, hey, you want to tag along and check out the Minecraft movie with me? So I'm planning on going to go see the Minecraft movie very soon. I'm thinking about either maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. You know, planning on going to go see the Minecraft movie, and afterwards I'll let you guys know my thoughts on it. The whole FNAF 1 movie, with them being friendly to Mike and Vanessa, is all confused a bit. Okay, so I can explain that to you, Alex, in just a second. But wait, doesn't every animatronic eyes glow red whenever they get hella mad or make something like hell or not? Yeah, when their eyes glow red, that means that they're very mad and irritated, you know. I'm seeing it Tuesday. Nice. Someone starts saying Minecraft movie lines again. No, stop. No, we save that for later. We save that for later. My goodness, my God. But I'll explain, Alex. So the reason why the FNAF 1 animatronics in the beginning of the FNAF movie, right? The reason why that I'll go to my full camera, by the way, and then we'll come back to the trailer. So the reason why that in the beginning of the film, Anderson's eyes glow red when Super doesn't stream. He's like, Dad, I'm angry. Super's not streaming. I don't see his stream. We need to do something about it. You're like, son, Super's gonna stream again. He streams on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today is Thursday. We just gotta wait a few more hours and he'll be streaming soon. We're getting there. We're getting there, son. Don't you worry. We're getting there very soon. Yeah, it's bingo. See, yeah, I knew it. I knew I nailed it. I nailed it. Like, the first shot, Toy Bonnie's eyes glow green, and none of the toys are glowing red. But, I mean, yeah, I think we see a little bit of that red there on the eyes. You see a bit of that red tint there. But, okay, so, Alex, I'll explain. So, for the first FNAF movie, right? So, in the beginning, because if you remember, Mike is working, like, his normal shifts, right? Within the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, right? He's working his normal shifts, right? We know that Vanessa does make a stop by and check on Mike and such. She does introduce herself and everything. However, we know that because I'm trying to remember, night 1 and 2 nothing happens, but I believe on the third night Mike does bring Abby with him. And when he does bring Abby with him to the location, the whole place is trashed, right? The reason the whole place is trashed and broken down all over the place is because, like, those crooks, those side characters, like Hank and his crew, right? I believe his name was Hank, right, guys? Correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, because, like, Hank and them break into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, So that way, when they wreck the place and steal stuff, they could get Mike fired, you know. And therefore, once Mike gets fired, then thank you, Shadow. Then once Mike gets fired, right, and doesn't have a job, he can't take care of Abby. That's when their aunt, their very mean aunt, can take Abby away from Mike, take him out of his custody right there. So yeah, but we know that the FNAF 1 animatronics do end up killing all those side characters, like Hank and his friends. He does end up killing all them, and they get stuffed into many suits. We know that Matt's is the girl that did like Mike, but Mike didn't really realize that, right? She gets stuffed into Shadow Freddy. Hank gets stuffed into Sparky. As for the other guy, like the skinny guy with the curly hair and all such, I think his face just gets mauled out completely. He does get stuffed in a suit. As for the other guy, I can't remember what other animatronic suit he gets put into. In the first movie, the eyes turned red when William was getting spring locked, so maybe it's their killer mode that turned on some. It might be like a killer mode or something like that, I believe. But yeah, so the reason why in the beginning of the film also, Alex, that the FNAF 1 animatronics don't attack Mike is because Mike is Abby's brother, right? But Abby makes friends with the animatronics, and Mike thinks that the animatronics are hurting Abby, but Abby are just simply but in reality, the animatronics are simply playing with Abby because, again, she's a kid, they're a kid, right? So they're gonna be playing with each other, playing games and such, have a lot in common. So, but when Abby does tell the animatronics that that's her brother, right? They don't attack her, they don't attack Mike, but they are on guard. They're very wary of him, right? So it's like while they're in relation, that's her sibling, because saying, okay, because you're Abby's sister, right? We won't attack you, but you are an adult and you're a security guard, right? So we're keeping an eye on you. So they're a little like, because you can see like, because when Abby does introduce Mike to the other animatronics, Freddy is keeping his eyes locked on Mike the entire time, like I'm watching you, like you're safe for now, but I'm watching you, and stuff. But yeah, he gets introduced. He thinks it's a prank being pulled. But Abby's saying, like, it's okay, Mike. They just want to play and all such. Like, they won't hurt you and everything. But Mike does eventually end up figuring out from Vanessa that there are ghost kids possessing giant robots, right? And such, or animatronics, to be more specific, right? Ghost children. And it's not just ghost children possessing the animatronics, but they're real, like, their bodies, their human bodies are inside those animatronics, right? But then once Mike is dreaming, right? When Mike is dreaming, when Mike doesn't bring Abby to the location and he does his job, and when he's dreaming and he makes sort of that deal to give up Abby to get Garrett back, right? He's about to go through that, but then he refuses the deal. But the kids want Abby. They want Abby. They want to make her like one of them. Stuff her into a suit. She comes back to life, and she possesses the animatronic suit. However, Mike didn't want that. And once that did happen, and once they saw that Mike was getting in their way from making that happen, they turned against him, and they wanted to end him. But luckily, and Mike would have got killed if it weren't for Vanessa coming in and saving the day, right? If it weren't for Vanessa, Mike would have got killed by Foxy. So, yeah, that right there, Alex, is the reason why. They didn't attack him at first because they didn't see him as a threat, but like when Mike learns more about the truth, about like, the animatronics, the kids, right, the missing children, that incident, what's really going on behind the scenes and everything. Yeah, see, that's why it makes more sense, because at the beginning they don't attack. The Bear family says, and is the live stream ending soon? Because your live stream's usually around 4 to 7 hours, not just 2 hours. I mean, you can always play Roblox during this live stream too. Usually for my Sunday streams, I like to typically keep them shorter and such. Again, we're not ending the stream just yet, but we're getting there soon though. But typically my Sunday streams, I like to keep them shorter anyways. Usually my Friday and Saturday streams are a lot longer. Everything too. Yo, what's going on, Sync? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Hope you've been an amazing day so far. Today's stream, we did an official live, we did a live, I could tell, yeah, you can definitely tell. But yeah, we did a live reaction and analysis to the FNAF 2 official teaser trailer, and I gotta say, this trailer was amazing. It was awesome. A lot of people stuck around for the reaction part. Obviously, a lot of people stuck around here today's stream, which was awesome, but a lot of people were just amazed by my reaction. Would you rather be a security guard at Freddy's or as an employee at Playtime Co.? I would rather go with Freddy's any day, because Playtime Co. is like them giant toys and everything and the crazy abilities and how strong they are. I would not last that long. If anything, I much have a better chance of surviving as a security guard at Freddy's rather than as an employee at Playtime Co. Playtime Co. I would get shredded and destroyed, bro. I would get killed in a heartbeat at the Playtime Co. factory. They ain't no way, buddy. Princess Anna coming in to save PETA from the Hunger Games. Omar says, what's the time? Playtime. SMILE every day. Oh my goodness, but yeah, but the trail is awesome. Freddy's has smaller facilities, and there isn't anyone looking around waiting for you to mess up and feed you to bots. Exactly, that's the main difference right there. So you actually got a chance, and you got the office. Use your power wisely. Make it a 6 a.m. No, it's FNAF time. Well, an employee at Playtime Co. is a death sentence since the hour Joy happened. For real, that's you. Basically, that's a death sentence, bro. You're literally asking for a death sentence at that point. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking that chance. I'm not taking that chance at all. I'd rather take a chance in a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location than the Playtime Co. factory. Any day of the week. Any day of the week, man. Just because I have a better chance of surviving. Yes, yes, Omar. Justice for Pianosaurus. The Bear family says it's Yarnaby time. Energy Titan says, how many more FNAF movies do you think they'll make? I'm trying to think, chat. If memory serves me right, didn't they say they wanted to expand upon a trilogy? Like, the plan originally was a trilogy, but I think they want to do more than 3 movies. Didn't Jason and Scott announce that? Unless you're an executive, yeah. Didn't they, exactly, Scott Walker, unless you're an executive. Didn't they announce they wanted to go beyond a trilogy, right? Because I know originally the plans was for a trilogy. Yeah, because Jason wants to do spinoffs, and I know Scott is definitely behind that, 100%. So originally the plan was to do 3 movies, but they want to do spinoffs. So after the 3rd movie, yeah. So after the 3rd movie, they're gonna be doing spinoffs. So yeah. So I'm so game and so down for that. And I know Scott was also talking about wanting to do like a Fazbear Fright series as well too, like maybe taking the books and like doing different episodes and such, right? For in each episode being in correlation to a different Fazbear Frights book. I think he wanted to do something like that, which would be really, really cool. Did it put... Oh, no, you're good, Shadow. You're good. Let's see. This is their Saw or Paranormal Activity. They're going to make it as much as is that basically, Mark, you took the words right out of my mouth. Basically. Pretty much, dude. Pretty much just like that in that sense. Pretty much, man. It's exactly like that. At the sense here. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go back here to the computer screen. Gonna go here, pull up the trails. Yeah. One more time. Toy body here with the screwdriver, right? And actually return the speed back to normal. Let's put it back to normal, right? But yeah, toy body here with the screwdriver. It's gonna kill this couple. William right there. Vanessa with the gun. Balloon boy. William after him right there. In Spring Bonnet suit flashback. Girl, side character here gets strangled and killed by Mangle from the roof or ceiling. Mangle, piercing her arm through the car windshield from that moment right there, which is crazy, by the way. Then we have Abby, Mike, and Vanessa right here. They're staring at they're staring at something. They're looking at something. They're terrified, looking at something. Either one of the toy animatronics or the puppet. We don't know. We hope so, Mark. As long as they stick to the lore, they have a lot of material to make more movies on, 100%. Isn't the 3rd the game where you are in the bedroom? So, nah, that's FNAF 4. So, FNAF 3 takes place in Fazbear's Frights. So, if you don't know, for FNAF 3, it's basically taking the FNAF 1 location and turning it into Fazbear Frights. Because, keep in mind, William was locked in the back room for over 30 years in the FNAF 1 location. But when that place got turned into... when it got turned into Fazbear Frights, we know that Mike does go there and works in that location, and we know that William Afton does come back to life, right? Becomes Springtrap, because he was Spring Bonnie, then he becomes Springtrap, and he's in a location hunting down Mike as well too. And again, you gotta survive your 5 nights within Fazbear Frights. Exactly, they got a lot to work with. Yeah, exactly, Omar. I always come back. Purple guy and the bunny, bro. I always come back. Yes, sir. But either way, this trailer though. And the scream, I gotta hear these screams one more time, man. I gotta hear these screams. Like, them screams were just like on point, dude. Them screams were on point.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. And toy cheek right there. Like, my God, dude, them screams. The screams, dude. My God, bro, the freaking screams. Also, by the way, who is this person, by the way? Who is this person playing as, like, one of the side characters that's most likely going to get killed by Mangle or one of the other toy animatronics? Does anybody know who this person is, the actor? Does anybody know who this person is? I need to know who this person is. Because I was like, is that Vanessa? But I'm like, that's not Vanessa. That's someone else entirely different. I gotta see. Let's look at the casting. I think that's Grace. So the actor's Makina Grace. That's who that is. So that's who that. I just looked it up. That's Makina Grace. That's her. Your new best friend, your RPL guy. Some random person there that's gonna have to die. Yeah. Makina. Yeah. The internet loves Makina Grace. Yeah. That's Hannah, and she doesn't die. She's the final girl. Yeah, this is Hannah. This is Hannah, y'all. And she doesn't. Don't worry, she doesn't die. She's the final girl. So she gets to live in this film. She's one of those side characters that gets to live. Yeah, this is Hannah, guys. This ain't Grace. This is Hannah right here. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Please don't be mad at me. It's Skywalker, bro. Skywalker said it. I had to follow through. Yeah, this is not Makina Grace. This is Hannah, everybody. Hannah's in the FNAF 2 movie. It's confirmed. It's confirmed 100%. What's up, Super Mellow? What's up, buddy? Long time no see. Hope you're having a good day so far. Welcome, my friend. We're out here doing a live reaction analysis to the FNAF 2 official teaser trailer. Yeah, Skywalker, my God. We did a reaction way while back, but we were analyzing, breaking down this trailer. But I'm so glad we did this today, though. I'm so glad I say my reaction and analyze this trailer with you guys here live. Yeah, seeing this and seeing Queso here, seeing Queso in the film was awesome. Was not expected, but it's great. Queso, I'm just kidding. Toy Freddy, we got to see Toy Freddy here. But you guys know the memes. Queso, bro. Queso made it to the film. What an honor. What an honor for the guy. What an honor. Yeah, what's up, Toy Freddy? Only in theaters in December. We'll see more of you. We'll see more of you, Toy Freddy, a.k.a. Queso, in the future trailers and in the film on December 5th, 2025. If you guys know, Queso be like, yeah, you banned. For real, bro. He'd be like, yeah, you banned. Get out of here. You banned. From life. Get on out of here, sucker. Imagine they have a Halloween Horror Nights house first. Yep, that would be so cool. Danger Dave says, I want to watch that scary. Yeah, you gotta watch it, bro. Super was like, yeah, banned. Get on out of here. Ooh, let me turn the fan down a little bit in my room because I want to make sure I don't get the case of sniffles, chat. Because I was a little hot in my room, but like, because if you keep your fan on for too long in your room, you can get the case of sniffles, like your nose be running and your nose stuffy, and I'm trying to avoid that. I do not want to get sick at all. I like to stay healthy, and I'm, functional and all that such. I don't want to be sick. No, thank you. Ooh. All right, excuse me. So, and I think someone asked for a comparison of the two Balloon Boys as well. Let me get some images. So let me get a shot of the Balloon Boy from FNAF, the first FNAF 1 movie. Balloon Boys, because people want me to compare the Balloon Boys. Okay, so kind of just go to here because I want to compare them. All right, so let's just take is this image better? I'm trying to find a really good image, a good high quality one. Is this one good? Wait, this one might be better. It's not the highest quality, but I'm gonna make it work. I'll make this work. It's not gonna be the highest quality. It's not gonna be the highest. It's not gonna be the highest quality, but I'll make it work. Trophy for Super for being my favorite YouTube. Thank you so much, Bear Family. I appreciate that, dude. I'm really glad you think that. The Balloon Boy in the movie reminds me of the Balloon Boy from the FNAF AR since they both have glowing eyes. Oh. Now that you mentioned that, I do see the resemblance. What new characters are in the third game besides Springtrap? You got the Phantom animatronics, right? So you have Phantom Freddy, Phantom Chica, Phantom Foxy, Phantom Puppet, right? You got the cupcakes as well too. I think it's just the Phantom animatronics. Yes, yeah, Phantom Freddy, Phantom Chica, Phantom Foxy, Phantom Mangle, Phantom Balloon Boy, Phantom Puppet, and Corner Freddy, aka Dark Shadow Freddy. Yeah, I almost forgot about Corner Freddy. I almost forgot he was a thing. Gosh dang, I feel so bad for forgetting him. Okay, so I'm pulling up. So here's what I'll do. Let me pull this up. Let me open up the other image right there, and then I will create a new file. And I will show you guys in Photoshop in a second. So let me just, I'm getting things prepped up right now. So let's just take this and just make it bigger. I'm just getting things prepped right now for you guys. Hang tight. that right there. Take this image. I'm gonna put this right here. I'll put like right there. That'll work. I'll do that. Okay. Energy Titan says, well, I'll have to head out for now. Might make it back for it. If not, I'll see you soon to grind stuff. Yo, thank you so much for your support, Energy Titans. It was great to see you again, my friend. Glad to see and hear that you're doing well. Stay safe. Have a great day. We'll hope to catch you in the next stream, my friend. Thank you so much for being here today, Energy Titans. The grind never stops. That's right. Those toy animatronics. All right, super. I have to go to bed now. Now you good, the Bear family. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of the day and night. Stay safe. We'll hope to see you in another stream. Take it easy, the Bear family. Yo, what is up, DQ? Hope you're having a great day so far, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Today, we just in this stream we did a live reaction analysis of the FNAF 2 official teaser trailer. We're wrapping up that right now, but right now we're simply just chitting and chatting and answer people's questions or theorizing and such. And also I think Axolotl Dogboy wanted me to make a comparison of like the two balloon boys as well too. So I'm going to Photoshop right now. So as you guys can see here, these are two comparisons of like the two balloon boys we got, right? So this is the first balloon boy that we got in the first film, right? This is the balloon boy that we got in the FNAF 1 movie. Like it's just a toy version, right? But here we got the real life-size version of Balloon Boy here, right? With the glowing eyes and everything, and the functioning animatronic, Balloon Boy right here. The full version. Yeah, so we got the toy version right here, and we got the animatronic version of Balloon Boy right here. So yeah, you can see the comparison. We got ugly Balloon Boy, then we got real polished, clean looking Balloon Boy right here. And he's got glowing eyes. I mean, literally his eyeballs are flashlights, dude. FNAF 2 Balloon Boy doesn't look so bad. FNAF 2 movie Balloon Boy doesn't look so bad compared to the first one. Yeah, first one just very goofy and creepy, but this one looks really good and detailed. Oh shoot, I didn't even know there was a new teaser. Let me watch it. Yeah, it's only like 48 seconds, but yeah, I linked the trailer in the description, by the way, Q. If you want to check out the trailer, if you guys want to check out the FNAF 2 official teaser trailer, the link for the trailer is in the description. So it's an easy shortcut for you guys. If you want to check it out for yourself, just click the link in the description, and it'll take you straight to the trailer, and you'll be able to watch it. So I got y'all, chat. I got y'all covered. I got y'all covered, man. I'm always gonna have you guys covered. Omar says my batteries. Yeah, and look on the bright side, chat. At least Balloon Boy won't take our sweet, succulent AA batteries, If anything, he's got his own batteries in his eyeballs, dude. Bedtime for Anderson. Good night, Super and the Super community. Y'all the best. Yo, we got you, Anderson. And Dan, again, we appreciate you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking time of your day for, watch a stream, for watching my videos. And you and Anderson's support is just absolutely amazing. Again, thanks to people like, you, Anderson, and Dan, and everyone else in the stream, and everyone else here in the stream. These streams and videos wouldn't be as amazing as they are without you guys. Again, thank you so much for the support. But yeah, have a great day or night. Stay safe. 48 seconds. Actually, it's 47 seconds? What? It says 48 seconds. Okay, you know what I mean, bro. You guys know what I mean. Stop messing with me. You know what I mean, Shadow. You know exactly what I mean. Also, let's get some music going, by the way. We need the music. We need the music. The music. Do you guys like this music, by the way? This music is the music from FNAF Security Breach. It's Rockstar, bro. It's the clean remix version. You guys like this? It's very chill and vibe. I love this music. This is one of my favorite OSTs. It's so chill. It's so relaxing. It's great. I love this music. It's very nice. It's very nice and relaxing. That's what I like about this music. Also, the music isn't too loud for you guys, is it? Is it fairly balanced overall? The music's not too loud, but it's not too low, is it? Is it like evenly balanced, would you guys say? Excuse me, I just had to drink some water there. Music is the greatest. Yes, sir, Danger Dave. Music always good. All right, sweet, awesome. But yeah, y'all can see the comparisons right here. Shadow said gross, whatever. But yeah, y'all guys can see the comparisons here from left to right, right? Toy Balloon Boy here. It looks cool, but look very creepy and goofy and such. Meanwhile, here, Balloon Boy here looks amazing. Like, cause I don't think we didn't get any screenshots earlier on. Like before we got this trailer, we didn't get any screenshots from Creatures Workshop, did we? Showcasing Balloon Boy. I don't think they never showed any behind the scenes stuff for Balloon Boy, did they? But I think this is like officially our first time ever seeing this. I don't think they did. He's trying to steal some. Yeah, Balloon Boy 100% trying to steal some batteries, bro. He's trying to steal them batteries, man. Yo, you know what I'm really hoping, chat? I'm really hoping that Mike in the film really takes like a baseball bat. Yeah, this is our first time seeing him. I'm really hoping in this film for the FNAF 2 movie, I'm really hoping that we see my boy Mike take a golf club or a baseball bat or something and just knock over Balloon Boy. That will make the crowd go wild. You cannot tell that make the crowd go wild. They're like, yeah, let's go, Mike. Beat up Balloon Boy for the FNAF community. If that happens, yeah, sure, Omar. I gotta go. Have a good night. Yo, you see you later, Asshole Dog Boy. Thanks for providing your theories. Thanks for your support. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next stream, Asshole Dog Boy. Stay safe, my friend. If we get Mike doing that in the film, I'm telling you, the crowd is gonna go wild. The crowd is going to go wild, man. But if we get Markiplier in the film, that's gonna be even more crazy, chat. We have to see Markiplier in the FNAF 2 movie, man. We got Matt Pat in the first film. Same thing with Corey It's Kenshin. Yeah, I like Doe the Doman. Doe the Doman is cool. He's an awesome character. I love him. But I'm telling you, chat, we have to get Markiplier in the second film. Like, we have to, bro. I have to hear him say, was that the bite of 87? I have to hear that, bro. I know he had scheduling conflicts, so I'm hoping they were able to get him for this one. I'm really hoping, because I understand he's a very busy person, and that Mark has his own film, Iron Lungs, right? And he's the king of finance at Freddy's, you know? So it's like, he has to make an appearance in this film. Even if it's only a very small appearance, at least he's part of the movie, you know? I have to see Markiplier in the FNAF 2 movie. If I don't see him in the second, obviously there's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna sue. I may have a right, but I'm not suing or anything like that. But like, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna flip, bro. I was like, but to be fair, Markiplier does have a life. He has other things going on. He does have his movie Iron Lungs, and he's got other things going on. Exactly. Even just him waving to us in the background, doing like bye bye or something like that. Like, I would love that, man. I would love that. My God. Oh yes, Markiplier is the only one. He's the king of finance of Freddy's. He has to be. Exactly, Danger Dave. My boy Markiplier has to be. He's so cool. They had a Bunzo Bunny cut out in Popular Time type shoe saying, "I know when your birthday is, June 28th." Just from, that's real. That's crazy. The fact that they put that in just for Mark is crazy. Mark was like, how'd you know that? How'd you know my birthday was June 28th? Because they did their research. Mob Entertainment did their research, and they put that in just for you. Because I was like, oh, it's just some random thing. But, like, no. They put that in for Markiplier. For Popular Time Chapter 2, when Bunzo Bunny's cardboard cut out. Say that. They got my month right. So they got your month right, but they got the day wrong. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't like Dolly because he killed my boy Pianosaurus. That's okay, Omar. You like who you like. Relisify said you stream just never. Yo, what's up? You're good, Relisify. I would say Relisify. Have you tried turn off notifications and turn them back on? I'm like 10% used to the PC right now. For starters, that's good. I'm awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that the PC, you're getting used to the PC right now, which is good. Have you tried turning off notifications and then turn them back on? Sometimes you have to do that, or if you want Relisify, you can always just you're more than welcome to join my Discord server, and of course you don't have to worry about doing anything crazy in there, because again, you got your own channel and other servers and other things to do, right? But our Discord server is also a great way of being notified when I do go live on YouTube. So like when I upload new videos, shorts, put out community posts, or when I go live, Discord is the next best thing for you, because Discord will make sure you will get notified. If for whatever reason YouTube doesn't send you a notification, yeah, I think I told you last time I did that and still wasn't working. Yeah, that's very weird. I don't understand. And I'm pretty sure I'm in the Discord. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure you are in the Discord. Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken. Because remember, that's right. You told me you had some notification issues with your devices. Yeah, both YouTube and Discord. Because I think I remember you being part of the Discord server, and you did that thing I told you. Because usually another thing you can do is you can always unsubscribe, then subscribe back, and then turn notifications off and turn them back on. Because sometimes it's weird. You gotta just play around with it till eventually you do get a notification. Because like it happens to me sometimes, man. It happens to me sometimes. We can't wait to see him in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. But either way, I'm very stoked and excited for more FNAF 2 movie trailers to come out. I can't wait to see the official trailers. YouTube's just weird like that, yeah. I cannot wait to see the other official trailers for the FNAF 2 movie when they come out. I cannot wait to see the Wither animatronics, and I cannot wait to see more of those. I'm not sure they'll show any flashback scenes. I mean, I'm sure they might show some flashbacks scenes in here. Yeah, in your video that recently blew up, I didn't get that notification either. It's really the shorts only I get. Yeah, that's just YouTube being weird, man. Again, I get your notifications like all the time, Elizabeth. Like every time I see a new like when you upload a new video, I get the notification every time, and I watch it. So it's like, I don't understand why YouTube does that. It's very weird. Who do you think is the strongest Poppy Playtime character? Doey the Doughman. Currently, as of now, it's Doey the Doughman. In terms of physical strength, Doey, but like, you know, in terms of being like the strongest due to like smarts and everything, the prototype. I can't wait to see Shadow Freddy if he appears, or also assumed. Yeah. So so we know that in upcoming FNAF 2 movie trailers, right, and for the film, we're gonna see Golden Freddy, Shadow Freddy, the Wither animatronics. We'll see Henry, Emily as well. We're gonna see more of these side characters. We'll learn more about the plot. I mean, we're getting a pretty good understanding of the plot. So, like, so from watching the trailer and everything, right, it's pretty clear that Mike is at peace. He's moved on from his trauma. He's most likely working somewhere, like, I don't know where he's working at, right, but he's got a new job, not as a night guard, not as a security guard, but he's got a new job, and he's taking care of Abby, right? We know that Vanessa is in the hospital. Eventually, she's going to wake up from her little coma/concussion from out of the hospital, and she's going to be laid off. Not laid off, but she's taking a break from being a cop, you know? She's just going to be she's going to be taking time off to recover, and then she'll most likely become a cop again. But we know that she is not moved on from her trauma. She's going to be experiencing a lot of, like, you know, nightmares, hallucinations, and she's going to hear about these tournimetrons, you know, breaking into people's homes and killing people, and then seeing how, like, they're going around in places killing people. They're doing that for a reason. That's because they're most likely looking for Abby and Mike. What that reason being, it's just annoying I'm always 2 hours late. Literally, is this a reaction stream? So this is both a reaction and analysis stream. So we reacted to the FNAF official teaser trailer live near the beginning of the stream. Again, I'll be making chapters after the stream. So as soon as I am done with the stream, I will be making chapters for you guys. So that way, you guys can go to specific parts of, like, that way you guys can go to the part where I react to the trailer, and then you guys can go to the part where I analyze all this, and then intro and outro, all that such. So I will make it easier for you guys. So for people who want to rewatch the stream or watch my reaction and, you know, hear about, you know, what I have to say, then I'm gonna make it super easy for you guys. So don't worry, I'll have you guys covered. Once I'm done the stream, I will be providing chapters. I will be adding chapters and descriptions to make it easy to follow by all this stuff. So don't worry, I got you covered. Yeah, you're welcome, Realistify, anytime, man. If we can watch this that scary movie, can we see some jump scare? I think we're definitely gonna see a lot more jump scares for the FNAF movie. We're 100% gonna see a lot more jump scares. We're gonna see a lot more deaths, a lot more blood. They won't go super crazy with the gore because, again, they got to keep it PG-13, but they're still going to pull it off. They're going to do the kills and everything really well. We're definitely going to get a lot more in-depth, like, you know, we're definitely going to get a lot more, we're going to get flashback sequences of William, why he did what he did, right, why he kidnapped Garrett, because they're going to have to explain that, like, you know, why, you know, William kidnapped Garrett, because obviously, yeah, he's just Smith, but he's also poor. Yo, what's up, Chill Jaden? Never apologize, sir. Hope today's treating you well. Welcome to the stream, Chill Jaden. Yeah, I'm kind of explaining everything. I'm kind of theorizing, talking all these things, right? So they'll definitely have to go more in depth and explain why William kidnapped Garrett, because, like, Garrett has to be in relation to, like, something. Some sort of, like, maybe whoever, like, maybe one of Mike's family member. Like, I'm trying to, because obviously there's a reason why William kidnapped Garrett, because Garrett has a sort of relation to, because whoever, like I said, because we know Garrett is a Smith though, but we know the Smiths aren't related to William Afton, but because people were thinking maybe. I'm trying to think. Do you think there's going to be a new character in Population I'm trying to find? Yes, Omar. Without a doubt, 100%. I'm trying to think, chat. Did they? Because we know that William kidnapped Garrett and killed them, right? But did they ever explain why William kidnapped Garrett? Did they ever explain that, chat, in the first film? I don't think they did, but if I'm not mistaken, but we know that. We're also going to get more flashback sequences. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think they did. I don't think so. I don't think they never explained why Henry kidnapped Garrett, but obviously it could be the case, like, maybe, you know, something with, again, it could be something with Henry, Emily. It could be maybe one of, you know, maybe Mike's dad could have been in relation to, but then again, Mike doesn't know what Freddy's is, and he's never heard it before, and never seen any of the characters, so he has no knowledge of it. So it's like, but still, somehow Garrett has to have sort of, maybe one of Garrett's family members has to have, or like somebody within the family line, or like something is in connection or relation to Fazbear Entertainment, to Freddy's, right? And whatever sort of death or tragedy happened in William's life causes him to kidnap Garrett, take him away, and kill him, and most likely he probably stuffed Garrett or hit him near the puppet, and that's when Garrett would go on to possess the puppet, and is eventually, you know, gonna send out a message out there to Mike saying, like, you know, come find me, you know. But we also, people were thinking that maybe Garrett could, because we know that Golden Freddy is also possessed by 2 people as well. So it could be the case, maybe it's possible maybe Golden Freddy could be possessed by Garrett as well. And we also got Cassidy as well. Because we know that Golden Freddy is possessed by 2 kids, Cassidy and the crying child. Garrett was kind of the outlier since the other kids were lured to the back of the pizza. Yeah, Garrett was kind of the outlier. Because all the other kids were lured in the back. In the movies, I think it's just one. Yeah, it's just one in the movies. Yeah. So, just trying to get there. So, yeah. So pretty much, and Vanessa's gonna find Mike. And Vanessa's gonna say, hey, there are more animatronics out there than just the FNAF 1 animatronics. They're everywhere, right? And they're killing people, and we gotta stop them, right? While yes, they are, hunting and looking for us, we gotta stop them, and we need to figure out who's controlling these animatronics and why they're doing what they're doing, and they need to stop this person, so that way, Abby is safe, Mike is safe, and Vanessa is safe, and such and that, like, they can put an end to the chaos and madness that's going on with the toy animatronics, as well too. I'm watching the teaser for trailer real quick. All right, sounds good, Chill Janet. Enjoy that teaser trailer, sir. Do you think they're gonna make a Five Nights at Freddy's 3 movie? Oh, 100%. They're gonna make a 100% Omar. If we got the FNAF 1 movie and we got the FNAF 2 movie coming, of course they're gonna make a FNAF 3 movie. 100%, dude. They have to. But I think we could see Five Nights at Freddy's Secret and Mimic. Well, we're getting the Secret and the Mimic game on June 13th, 2025. That's happening this year, so we'll be getting that in the future. So we have to keep that in mind. But Vanessa says that they're everywhere, and they're going to go out there and investigate more on the toy animatronics. They're going to investigate the new improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. They're going to counter the puppets, and that, well, like I said, because we know that the puppet won't attack or kill them, but Mike is going to figure out that Garrett is possessing the puppet, and that the puppet is Garrett. Like, he's possessing him, right? And then Mike will introduce Garrett to Abby, because we know that Garrett and Abby never met because they were born separate times, Like, there was only Mike and Garrett. Garrett got kidnapped, and then Mike's parents had Abby, and then it was just brother and sister right there. After just kidnapped Garrett from a campground is so out of left field for him, so I'm guessing the reason will be revealed in FNAF 2, at least I hope. That's what I'm saying, it's so left out of field for him. Like, why? Because they never explain that. But see, here's the thing, they don't always have to explain everything on that point. Just know that thing happened, at that place and time. But they're going to explain that later on in the future. But it's smart of that, but it's a smart. It's your typical FNAF tradition, right? Because keep in mind that when it comes to the FNAF games, right? When we got FNAF 1, 2, 3, and 4, and all the other FNAF games, right? The story was being told in a chronological order. Rather, it was told at different points in different places and different times, right? And we had to put the pieces of the puzzle together. And by putting the pieces of the puzzle together, we were able to figure out, when this happened, why it happened, and what was this person going to get out of by doing this thing, right? But hey, I'm super excited for the FNAF 2 movie. Are you excited? Oh, I'm super stoked and excited for the FNAF 2 movie. After seeing this teaser trailer, I'm even more hyped and excited now than ever for the FNAF 2 movie. I cannot wait for it. But yeah, so I'm kind of breaking down like what I'm understanding of the plot for the story. Right? So the plot is that, Mike, Abby, and Vanessa are going to head to, the FNAF 2 location. They're going to figure out why these toy animatronics are breaking into people's houses, killing them, but we know that toy animatronics are also going to be hunting them as well, and that, they're going to eventually discover that, they're going to discover who the person is responsible for reprogramming these toy animatronics. Either they're possessed or reprogrammed, maybe it's a combination of both, right? And why they're doing what they're doing, and they're going to try to stop that person. They're going to discover that Garrett is the puppet, and that, perhaps, like, Garrett will, get the wither animatronics, right? Because we know that he gave life to the OG animatronics, not the toy animatronics. So I'm trying to think, Chad, do we think the wither animatronics are going to be, or are they going to be coming after us? Or are they going to be coming after Mike, Abby, and Vanessa? Or do you think the withers will be friendly to them? What are we feeling? See you later, children. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great rest of the day or night. Stay safe. We'll see you in the next stream. Here's my question, you guys. Do we think the wither animatronics are going to be against us or with us? Because we know that Abby says she's going off to go fix her friends, and those to her the wither animatronics are friends, and the wither animatronics are we know that Abby is their friend and vice versa. So I'm trying to think. I have my true crime hat on right now. I think that's why I'm so fixated on the parts. You're good, no worries. But I'm trying to ask you guys this though, because again, they didn't show us any of the wither animatronics, but again, I cannot wait to see the wither animatronics and the puppet, and once the film does come out, see Springtrap as well. Cannot wait for all that. But we know that the overall plot is that they're gonna. I think it's a toss-up, but I would hope they will be friendly now that they've been freed in a sense. Yeah, withers will be friendly. I say it could be a clash between the withers and the toys. That's what I'm thinking. I think we're definitely going to get a clash between the wither animatronics and the toy animatronics. So I think maybe the wood animatronics might be aggressive at first, but maybe after seeing Abby with them, and Abby sort of explains what's going down, right, with these toy animatronics, and maybe when the puppet comes to play, right, the wood animatronics will recognize the puppet, that the puppet gave him life, and see how the puppet is telling them that they're on their side, right, like Mike, Abby, and Vanessa, or is like they're good people, they're the good guys, right? That the wood animatronics will attack him, and if anything, they'll most likely try to lure the toy animatronics to the old place and have the withers battle the toy animatronics. That would be pretty cool to see. Imagine we see something like that pull off. But I imagine the wither animatronics will be friendly. I think they will, because again, if William was not there at all, the animatronics would have gotten along well with Mike. We know they get along well with Vanessa because William most likely told the animatronics, hey, you can attack and kill everybody else, but you cannot attack or kill my daughter. You're not allowed to attack or kill this person. You have to, do not harm this person at all. Yeah, the Wither animatronics is going to be friends. I think the Withers are going to be our friends. Also, when Abby wrote, she says Fitz and her friends. This explains why they are in the FNAF 2 Wither forms. Exactly. You are right, because that note does tell us that she's going to go Fitz her friends. Her friends being the FNAF 1 animatronics, not the toy animatronics, the FNAF 1 animatronics. So, overall, this story and the plot, everything's getting very interesting. So, for what I've gathered, right, Omar says, what happens if Finance of Freddy's comes to life? We don't need that to happen, because seeing what happened in the games, we don't need that to happen in real life. Not now, not ever, dude. So, let me kind of break it down to you guys from everything that I gathered, right, from seeing this trailer. So, it's pretty clear that how this is all going to play out is, like, at the beginning of the film, Mike and Abby are going to be kind of moved on from, like, the past, right, for what happened with Garrett and everything such, with Willem and everything. You ever plan on coming back to... I don't know this fight. I told myself I would just move on from the Fortnite content because, like, I don't know. Like, maybe I'll play it again. I wouldn't mind playing it again sometime, like checking out playing it just because to see what's all new, what's changed. But like, I just can't see myself going back to the Fortnite content again. I just can't release it again. I don't have anything against. I don't have anything against the game. I respect it. It's cool. It's great. It's fun. But I just think what I'm currently doing right now is to me is very fun, very creative, right? Very exciting. Something new, something different, and that you guys see I could do a lot with the horror gaming with the horror gaming genre with the horror gaming genre type of things, right? With FNAF, with Poppy Playtime, Indigo Park, the Classrooms, Fears to Fathom, non-horror games, so many things. Wait, when was Garrett kidnapped? Was it before or after the other kids? I'm pretty sure it was before. I'm pretty sure Garrett was kidnapped before. Because it would make sense that it would have to be Garrett first, and then he would go about killing the kids. So I'm pretty sure he kidnapped Garrett before he killed the kids. If you come back to Fortnite, history will repeat itself. Already happening with Roblox. This is why this asking is like I said. I just don't want a repeat of like the people only tuning to the streams for customs and people being toxic and rude, disrespectful to me, and I just don't want to go through that again. I really don't want to go through that again. Like, it started off okay with me for Fortnite content, but like, after going through all that stuff again, after going through that, I just don't want to go through that again. Again, I respect your grind, Rose5, and I respect the fact that you still do Fortnite content, and you're very talented, and you're an awesome person, and that's what's up, and I respect you. So if you want to continue to do Fortnite content, follow that path, follow your instincts, because I'm still gonna respect your choice and decisions, what you do all the same, man. So, but yeah, but like to answer your question, I don't think I won't be planning on going back to Fortnite content. I'm going to continue to stick with what I'm doing, continue to make horror gaming content, right? Theories, breakdowns, analysis, speculation videos, gameplay, speed run, mods, challenges, all that fun stuff. Super Mel says, I don't play Fortnite much nowadays. Yeah, if anything, I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals, Minecraft, and Call of Duty. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of COD and all those other games and stuff off stream. I've mostly been playing old school stuff. Yeah, same. It's mainly been old school stuff for me, or new stuff, but also old school. If Mike is a security guard, he's going to his new job at Finance of Freddy's. Well, see, here's the thing. We also know that Mike is going to become a night security guard again, right? In this film. So let me break it down to you guys. Let me break it down with everything that I gathered and analyzed, right, and theorized with you guys here. Let me break it down. Of course, Maros, you can get your... Exactly, Shadow, exactly. So, okay. Let me break it down to you guys, right? So, from everything that we gathered and analyzed to talk about this trailer, it's pretty clear how this the plot and how this is gonna go is that Mike and Abby have moved on from the trauma and the bad stuff and all the stuff that's going on from the first film, right? Mike's moved on. He's got a haircut. He's a lot better, right? He's in a better place. He's gonna be moved on for now, but when he encounters the puppet and figures out the puppet is Garrett, the whole trauma and stuff's gonna come back again. But for now, Mike has moved on from, you know, his trauma, what happened in the past, you know, with him failing to save Garrett, right? Abby is gonna be, you know, a lot, you know, she's gonna be older. She's gonna be a lot taller. She's pretty sure she's gonna be in like what, middle school, something like that. I would say middle school. Mike's gonna get a new job, not a security guard, but working somewhere else, right? Taking care of him and Abby. Vanessa is gonna wake up from the hospital, and while she's been, you know, healed, and, you know, while her wound has healed, right, she'll need time to recover from like the trauma, the past experience and stuff. She'll take off time from being a cop, and while from taking time off from being a cop, she's gonna, you know, hallucinate things, you know, and have nightmares and bad dreams of her being a kid, stuff that happened recently in the past, and all that crazy bad trauma. And while this is happening, you know, right, we're gonna, whoever, are you ever planning on streaming over Twitch? No, I don't think so. I don't see myself going on Twitch. I would say both games are great, Omar. Yeah, I don't believe that, real. I just don't. Okay, but yeah, back to what I was saying, right? So, okay, so we know that the toy animatronics are going to be going out, killing people, killed as people in, like, you know, in the schools and Fast Fest, and in a person's home, because we saw Toy Bonnie is about to kill a couple with a screwdriver. Toy Chica killed a teacher, right? And then we know that Mangle is going to kill someone also with the school as well by, you know, hanging them from above and like pull them up and biting onto their head and kill them, right? We know that for a fact. And from hearing all the, you know, how these toy animatronics are out there everywhere killing people, Mike and Vanessa and Abby are gonna group up, team up to, you know, figure out, you know, who's messing with these animatronics, why they're doing what they're doing, right? Either being programmed or possession, and from which they're gonna make their way to the FNAF, or maybe in order to figure out that information, right, or do what they need to do. That Mike might become a security guard. Mike will most likely become a security guard for the FNAF 2 location, and they'll do the investigation and all that such, right? And they'll gather information and they'll figure it out, you know, bit by bit, you know, why these attacks are happening, what they're looking for, and what's the overall goal, the end goal, right? And end goal being that, you know, is most likely trying to get rid of Abby and Mike. It's most like, in this case, as you guys say, it's possible Henry and Emily could start off like pretend to be a good person, but then end up like, you know, becoming evil, right? Due to what happened to his business partner, and then, you know, he's trying to get payback, right? It's possible. Or Henry could be a good guy, and it could be like, you know, some sort of new antagonist we're going up against, and this new antagonist messing with the toy animatronics. We don't know. We don't know the plot or anything. Again, this is official teacher trip. I'm just taking my guesses, right? And so, right after you know, we know that at some point Abby is going to go back to the FNAF 1 location. She's going to go to fit her friends, right? Because Abby did ask Mike at the end of the first film, can we go see them again? And he was like, you know what? You never know what could happen, right? So we know Abby's going to go off to go repair her friends, the FNAF 1 animatronics. We know that the FNAF 1 animatronics are going to become the Wither animatronics, because the parts can be taken to be added onto the toy animatronics with both like with their old and new technology and such. But keep in mind the toy animatronics do have criminal database that can detect the predator a mile away. So whoever has it added is reprogrammed that technology to them and is trying to have it where they're tasking the toy animatronics to go down and like find them. Well, you know, they think they're gonna find Mike and Abby and Vanessa, but they're just gonna be just killing people and such, right? Again, it's kind of over the place with the motive and the plot and everything, but it's pretty clear that the overall goal, motive, and plot of the story for the FNAF 2 movie is that, you know, Mike, Abby, and Vanessa are gonna go out, stop the toy animatronics, you know, find the learn more about like with Garrett, right? Why did William take Garrett away? They're gonna figure out that the puppet is Garrett and Garrett is the puppet. They're gonna have it where, I mean, the toy animatronics don't know what they're looking at, which is true. You know that the purple guy destroyed animatronics and broke apart. Yeah, well, in the games, yeah, purple guy, aka William Afton, destroys the FNAF 1 animatronics to gather remnant, but he actually ends up freeing the souls that are trapped inside the animatronics, and the spirits attack William, and William was terrified. And William's terrified of this, so he goes to the back room and puts on the spring bonnie suit, hoping to scare him off, but that's exactly what the kids wanted to do. And water got into his suit and caused the spring lots to go off, and the spring lots dug deep into his body, killing him. But we know that William came back, you know, many years later as Springtrap and such. A deteriorated, like, you know, rotten quartz version of Spring Bonnie and such. But yeah, but in the end, we'll definitely be getting more information in the coming months, you know, more about the plot, the story, you know, how it's going to be moving forward from beginning, middle, ending, all that such stuff. But this is all that I that I've gathered and, you know, that I managed to dissect and incorporate such into though. But we know that probably near the end of the film, you know, right? We're gonna have the Withers possibly go up against the toy animatronics. We know that the Withers will win. And maybe to end the pain and suffering, right? Mike might try to set the place on fire and have it where, you know, they might be able, you know, he thinks that he's gonna free the kids, right? And end it all for good, right? But in reality, we know that, you know, the fire ain't gonna kill William. He'll most likely survive and come back, and therefore near the end of the film, they'll find William, aka Spring Bonnie Springtrap, right, and take him and open up Faz for Frights, maybe for the third film. You know, they could do something like that. Obviously, near the end of the film, like we'll get like a shot of Springtrap. Maybe we'll get the animatronics. Again, we don't know. We don't know. I'm just guessing, right? I'm simply guessing, but we know that, you know, Mike could possibly try to, and Mike and Vanessa and Abaddon could try to set the location on fire, maybe in order to free Abby's friends and end their suffering. He could try to set the location on fire, but like maybe while it kind of sets some of those, but we know that while it does like release them, right? I don't think that they're gonna really move on because they know that their killer is still alive. So, but what do we think? How do we think the FNAF 2 movie is gonna end? Like, do you guys think it'll end in a fire? Do you think it'll end a different way where the animatronics will still be trapped in the Wither animatronics? Do we think that the kids will still be trapped in the Wither animatronics, or that they're going to move on, but then there's more missing kids out there? How do we think? Do you think they're going to make Five Nights at Freddy's 4? Well, they're going to do it like the first 3 films, and they're going to do spin-offs, Omar. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're planning on. I always come back, Shadow says. But how do you guys think the FNAF 2 movie like will end? If you guys had to take a guess, what do we think, or what are we thinking? What are our thoughts or guesses? I'm just curious. Out of curiosity, what do we think? I would love to hear from you guys. Because again, I kind of laid out probably a fire, because if Fazbear Frights will exist, we need a burnt location to do that. That is true. So I'm guessing FNAF 2 movie is going to end with a fire, and then in the post-credit cutscene, we're going to see that, like, you know, while the, you know, kids are freed from the suits, right? They're most likely probably still going to be, you know, I think they're still going to get trapped, right? I think the fire won't actually. I think there'll be some kind of battle. Maybe the kids are free, but it ends with them thinking Afton's dead, but there's a mid-credit scene where he rises from the ashes. That's what I'm thinking. I think how it's going to end is that, you know, after the battle between the Withers and the toys, right, the Withers are going to win. The kids are freed, but due to, like, you know, Mike setting the place on fire, and they think that, you know, by setting the place on fire and Afton's dead, that they can move on. But in reality, the mid-credit scene plays out where William Afton, aka Springtrap, rises from the ashes, and, you know, I always come back. And then from there, maybe they could throw another cutscene where it's like, you know, guess what, like, we found one, a real one, you know, with that line when they talk about how they found, like, you know, Springtrap, you know, when they found them, and use them for the Fazbear Frights attraction. That's how I imagine. I think it would end for the FNAF 2 movie. That's what I would imagine. But yeah. Overall, what did you guys think of my thoughts, my layouts of, like, you know, the plot, the story, and, like, overall, like, everything that we got so far in terms of knowledge? Like, how did you guys think I laid it out? Do you guys think I laid out this information pretty well? Made some good theories and suggestions and thoughts overall? Like, do you guys think I did a pretty good job? Because I'll try to make sure I try to take all you guys' theories and questions and all I analyzed from the trailer and try to put it all together to kind of lay something out to get a better understanding of what we got working with here. I agree with what you said. Nice, thank you. You had some really good predictions, man. Thank you, Super Mel. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. It's been a while since I put on, like, you know, my FNAF cap, you know, my FNAF theorizing cap, and get that brain rolling, you know, get that brain processing. But, you know, I said I did a pretty good job, if I say so myself. I just want the movie to be like the Lord. I know how you feel, Super Mel. I know exactly how you feel, and I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 115%. I know how you feel, bro. And but knowing Emma and Jason and Scott, they're 100% going to do this film absolutely right. They're going to do it. It's going to be great. And again, they're going to make it where, you know, again, they're going to improve it upon from the first one. So this film's going to be absolutely amazing. I know that for a fact. I think so. You're really good at paying attention to the little details and coming up with different possible theories. I appreciate that, Hannah. Thank you so much. I've been playing FNAF for like 14 years. Well, FNAF's only been, like I said, we had the FNAF 10th anniversary and all such. So, because again, FNAF started back in 2014, so not like 14 years, my guy. It'd be more like 11. Yeah, FNAF is only 11 years old. I hope you realize that, right? It's only been like 10 years, my guy. If FNAF hasn't been around for 14 years, it's only been around for like 10 years. Soon enough, 11. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Yeah, it's only been 10 years. Soon enough, 11. Yeah, because when August gets here, I believe, if memory serves me right, isn't it August 8th, 2014, when FNAF 1 first released? It wasn't August 14th. It was August 8th, 2014. Am I correct? Please, someone say I'm correct. Thank God. Yes, I'm right. Thank you, Shadow. August 8th, 2014 is when FNAF 1 released, and that's when everything changed, both for, Scott and the franchise forever right there. I also remember watching Scott's animation. Yeah, jeez, crazy, dude. Ultimately crazy. Oh my goodness, chat. What a crazy stream today. What an absolute insane stream. The fact that it never ceases to amaze me how I could take like something as simple as a 48-second trailer and like just have hours of stuff to talk about and theorize and answer guys' questions and make predictions and everything. It's so crazy. It's so crazy how we can do that, chat. I mean, like as you guys, as Hannah said, if you just pay attention to the little details, if you really pay attention and, really lock in and take it one step at a time, scene by scene, you can dissect a lot of things. You can come up with a lot of ideas and make a lot of predictions right here and there. The man in the spring body suit is actually, well, like I said, the man in the spring body suit is William Afton. He's the one he didn't kill Vanessa. He stabbed Vanessa through the side, right? But he didn't kill her because, again, that's his daughter, He's not going to kill his daughter, but, like, he stabbed her out of anger. That's the part of theorizing. Something can be small but massive to talk about and cook up theories and even a screenshot. Exactly. Even a simple screenshot can cook up a lot of things. Freddy Fazbear says, when is the next stream? That is an excellent question, Freddy Fazbear. So, my streaming schedule is Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays every single week. We start for Fridays and Saturdays, I like to start the streams between 8 through 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For Sunday streams, I typically like to start them earlier, around like 5 through 7 p.m. EST. So again, I got stuff going on because again, throughout the week, I work, I'm in college, so I do all my classes online, and then pretty much I'm also trying to brainstorm new video ideas for you guys to work on throughout the week. So new video ideas, that being like long form videos or shorts, or community posts, or custom thumbnails for this weekend streams to do as well too. But luckily most of the streams already got prepped ready to go for next week anyway. So I do know that for next week's streams, at least for tune-in, we're supposed to be doing a FNAF World stream and also Sonic Generations as well. As for the third stream, I don't know. Super, this is nothing. Swifties can come up with the wildest theories from numbers and clothing choices. Gets wild. Really? My goodness. That's crazy. You weren't timed out. You didn't get timed out at all, Freddy Fazbear. I didn't see you get timed out or any messages removed whatsoever. Nothing. You didn't get timed out at all, dude. I'm looking through the live chat, and you never got timed out. No, I timed it. Wait. Who did you time out? I'm so confused. Oh, for the feet thing. That's why. Because the feet thing was getting repetitive, and we're not trying to get weird like that. I don't want hearing that weirdness, because, like, okay, cool, it's just a screenshot of their feet. Like, just let us know it's that character, right? We don't have to go in depth, have to go super crazy, be weird about it. Just look at it and just move forward, Like, cool beans, move forward. So, yeah, that's all. That's all. We don't need to go too crazy in depth on that whatsoever, though. Man, either way, though, this was... Man, Jason, Emma, and Scott cooked up an amazing trailer. We can all agree 100% that the trailer they cooked up was absolutely amazing. Way better than the first teaser trailer for the FNAF 1 movie. Way better. But again, please don't start with that, Freddy Fazbear, okay? You're more than welcome to watch the stream. You're more welcome to join the content and hang out with our community. Please just dismiss that stuff. Please and thank you. Please dismiss the feet stuff. Move forward, sir. Move forward, please and thank you. Anywho, but yeah, back to what I was saying though. Scott, Emma, and Jason, you guys did an absolute amazing job. We'll cook up the FNAF 2 movie official teaser trailer. You guys did such a great job. Congrats on all the the hard work and effort you guys put it in. I'm absolutely just blown away, and I can't wait to see the official trailers. Can't wait to see the posters, more screenshots, and I overall just cannot wait to see the film on December 5th. 2025. So yeah, December 5th, 2025. I just want to make sure I did say all that right. But yeah, what would you guys rate this trailer? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you guys rate the trailer by? I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. That trailer was perfect. It was awesome. It was great. Again, didn't reveal everything. It didn't show us Shadow Freddy. Didn't show us Golden Freddy or the puppet. Or yeah, it did show us Shadow Freddy, Golden Freddy, the Withers, or the puppet. But again, they're saving that stuff for for the official trailers in the film and such. But yeah, I'm giving it an 11 out of 10. I'm going one more beyond that. I will give it a 10 out of 10, but you know, I'm going one more above. You know, I'll do 12 out of 10. I'm doing 12 out of 10. Not just 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10. That trailer was amazing. Again, that was just a teaser trailer, y'all. That was just the official teaser trailer. Just wait till we get the official trailers. Like the first one, like we'll most likely get like 2 of them. So we'll get the first one and we'll get like the final trailer afterwards. That's most likely what they're probably gonna be doing, because that's what they did. I think that's what they did. There was like the official trailer, then they did one more trailer, like the second trailer. So the second trailer being like the final trailer for the FNAF movie. But for the FNAF 2 movie, we're most likely gonna get, you know, 2 official trailers, some posters, maybe a couple screenshots, some stuff to promote, like maybe some merchandise to promote the movie, and then afterwards, that's when the film will be out on December 5th, 2025. So yeah, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. This has been Five Nights at Freddy's 2 official teaser trailer, live reaction, and analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed this absolutely amazing stream. I'm so glad that we did this today, and I'm so glad I chose to save my, my reaction and analysis and all that such for today's stream, because as much as I wanted to see it so badly, I was like, no, I think people wanted, I think deep down people wanted me to react to it live and analyze with you guys and talk to you guys, present questions, present my predictions and theories and all that sort of fun stuff, because again, we don't do these type of streams like all the time, but it's nice to do them when we do get the chance to do them, because it's just, it brings people together and it builds up hype and excitement all the same. So definitely for sure when we get future FNAF 2 trailers, right, that being the official trailers, you can bet your bottom dollar I will 100% doing live reactions and analysis to those trailers. Of course, we'll be, I'll keep you guys up to date on more things, whether it be get some posters for the FNAF 2 movie, some more screenshots, some information, whatever cases. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated here on my YouTube channel as well. And again, if you guys do want to check out the trailer for yourself, the link for the trailer is in the description of the stream, of course. So if you guys want to check out the trailer for yourself, y'all guys can do that. And thank you, shout out, for providing the Discord server link. I really appreciate you doing that. So if you guys do also want to join my Discord server, you guys can. However, you have to be at least 13 years old or older to join my server. But when you do join my server, it allows you to connect with me and other viewers off stream. You can leave game suggestions, talk with me, have any questions, and also be notified when I do go live on YouTube as well. So when I go live, upload a video, shorts video, or even put out a community post, Discord will be a great way to be notified. So for whatever reason, and YouTube doesn't send you notifications for all the other stuff, then Discord will have you covered right there. All the same, guys. Discord will have you covered with the notifications, all that fun stuff too. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to cover and say as well too. Yeah, and also if you guys haven't, definitely go ahead and smash the like button, just like what Danger James just said. If you guys haven't, smash the like button. If you guys did join this amazing stream, it does help me out tremendously and does get this type of streams out there to more people on YouTube. So that way, people can enjoy this content and such. You're good. You just joined the server. Awesome, Super Mellow. Welcome to the Super Rockstar Discord. We're happy to have you, my friend. Happy to have you. So. And yeah, and I think I covered the streams as well too for next week, but I'll say it again. I know we're doing some more FNAF World. We'll be doing some Sonic Generations to mix it up, and then I might possibly either do some Dead by Daylight, or I may possibly maybe do some Repo. I don't know yet. Is there a role for members? Yeah. Yeah, I think we have a role for members in our. Yeah, we got roles for members in our servers. Yeah, we do. I was like, do we? I'm like, of course we do. I should know this because it's my thing. Yo, what's up, NNA? How are you doing today, buddy? I hope you're great as far. We're actually just about to be wrapping up the stream in just a few moments. Welcome to stream, NNA. Hope today's stream well, my friend. Welcome. We've got to do Repo. I'll definitely do some Repo in the near future. But yeah, we did a live reaction analysis to the FNAF 2 official teaser trailer, and I gotta tell you, that official teaser trailer for the FNAF 2 movie was fire, bro. So good. I can see why the hype was built up and everything, and you guys tell me to react to it and analyze it as soon as possible. Now you good, and don't apologize, man. Get yourself some sleep. I know how it is, man. I know how it be, man. Getting your rest is important, and you can always watch the streams and videos at any time, man. That's the beauty of this, right? You don't have to worry about always watching everything all the time, but you can always watch replay. But I will be putting up chapters very soon. NNA, I will put up chapters for the intro, the live reaction, analysis parts, and the outro and all that. So that way you can go to specific chapters. It's going to make it so much easier for people to watch what they want to watch here on the streams. He means for people who have memberships on YouTube, if they have roles in Discord server. Oh, never mind. We don't. So, never mind. The answer is no. Sorry. Could you survive 5 nights at Freddy's or Poppy Playtime? Oh, definitely at Freddy's. Poppy Playtime, I wouldn't survive. Not even the first night. I would literally die in literally even a few hours or so, man. But Freddy's, I'll have a better chance to survive. If I stay at the office, use the cameras, keep it on animatronics, use my power wisely, I got a chance to survive the night. 115% on that, Omar. So, yeah, like I said, you're all good, and never apologize whatsoever. You're perfectly fine, man. Again, as I always tell as I always tell all my other viewers, there's always more streams, always more videos, always more fun content to look forward to. Always more fun stuff to look forward to, which is why I also do multiple streams throughout the week as well too. So that way, if you guys, let's say, missing the stream on Friday, and if you guys can't make a stream on Friday or Sunday, the stream happening on Saturday. Hey, if you can make the Saturday stream, you can join up on that. So that's why I do these multiple streams that way. People have multiple chances to join up, watch the stream, or even if they can't watch the stream, they got like the videos and other stuff to look forward to, and watch the VODs and replays afterwards and such. So, yeah, overall, we cooked up a lot in the stream. Do you stream on the weekends? Yeah, that's correct, Super Mellow. I keep the stream specifically to the weekends. So my streaming schedule is Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays every single week. We keep the streams solely to the weekends because it gives people plenty of time and more opportunities to tune into the streams. So yeah, I don't stream Monday through Thursdays. I'll tell you that. I do not stream Monday through Thursdays. I stream on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Yeah, you're welcome, NNA. Absolutely, man. Again, the best way to build up a community and relate to them is like to understand where they're coming from. Just understand them. Level yourself with them, right? That's what kind of ultimately builds that relationship and understanding, and it brings more of those, and it gives viewers reason to come back by understanding them and listening to them. So no worries, man, I got you. So yeah, I keep the stream solely to the weekends, Super Mellow. So Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Friday and Saturday streams start between 8 to 9 p.m. EST, and Sunday streams around between like 5 to 7 p.m. EST. Fridays, Saturdays, I just do a little bit later on because it's the weekend. More people got more time to tune in. They don't have a lot going on. However, Sundays, I start a bit earlier because people got stuff going on. And of course, they'll either have work or school tonight. Say, yo, welcome back, happy gaming. Thanks for tuning in once again, sir. But yeah. But I think overall we pretty much just covered just about everything. But yeah, either way, this trailer, like I said, it was 12 out of 10, dude. This trailer was 12 out of 10. I love it. It was amazing. Can't wait for the FNAF 2 movie. Can't wait for the other trailers. Can't wait to see all the other news information we're going to be getting in regard to the FNAF 2 movie. And I'm stoked for other future FNAF projects as well, too. I can't wait for Secret of the Mimic. I cannot wait for, we got the Joy Creation as well. We got Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, let's see. Can't wait for the FNAF 2 movie, the Joy Creation, Five Nights at Freddy's, and such. And just other cool future FNAF projects we have to look forward to. So when people are members only, what do they receive? So when people are members only here on my YouTube channel, for starters, you get the badge, right? So you get the Super Rocker badge, and you have different badges as well too. Mango is definitely the MVP of the movie. Oh yeah, Mango 100% is the MVP of this film. 100%. Mango is built different. Mango is crazy. But yeah, some of the perks I can tell you about my memberships, right? I'm gonna pull it up if I can. My phone. Well, won't let me pull it up on my phone. Gosh dang it. Okay, so some things that are incorporated within my membership is that there are, so your membership allows the world benefits. So you got members only posts. You have access to 15 custom emojis. You have loyalty badges. So you have the blue badge, which is your normal welcome badge. Purple badge is 1 month. Orange badge is 2 months. Green badge is 6 months. The dark red badge is a year 1, and the cyan badge is 2 years. And you also have access to photos and status updates, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, members only streams and priorities, the comments and all that stuff. So basically, basically priority reply to comments, like you're more prioritized. So that's what you kind of get with those memberships, Super Mario. So I'm not sure if you're a permanent member or if you recently got a gifted membership, most likely either from Hannah or Sync or one of my other viewers, right? But those are the perks, and that's the things that you get for the memberships here on my YouTube channel. Sup, Super? I came back. I just had to see in the stream. Yeah, you're good, Janelle. Thanks for taking time today for coming back on the stream. I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. Recent member. Okay, gosh, yeah. So that's kind of all the stuff that I explained there for you then. So if you're a recent member, then yeah, there you go. I explained it to you right there. Was there any other questions that I can answer for you guys? Was there anything in regard, was there anything y'all guys wanted to ask me in terms of for the FNAF 2 movie, stuff for memberships of YouTube or the streaming schedule or anything like that? Was there anything else that I missed on, or was there anything else I can ask you guys before? Welcome back, Vanessa. Thanks for being here again. Mango, she actually lost her body part, and now she can go on. Well, Mango is a take apart and put back together again animatronic. She's always been her design. That's her design, you know. Yes, I do have Repo Super Metal. That is correct. I do have Repo, and I don't know when I'm gonna do Repo stream, but I'm planning on doing it in the near future. I think it covered everything, honestly. I think you're right, Hannah. I think we covered just about everything I could cover here in the stream. You know, and talk with you guys, answer questions, go in depth, analyze, theories, predictions, all that fun stuff. Can you survive 5 Nights at Freddy's or Poppy Playtime? Omar, the answer to your question is I can survive 5 Nights at Freddy's, not a Poppy Playtime. Five Nights at Freddy's, Omar. Due to the fact that, again, I have the office, which is a safe place to hide. I got the security cameras. I got, you know, the doors. I use my power wisely, keep an eye on animatronics. If I do all that, Omar, then I'll have a better chance of surviving Five Nights at Freddy's rather than Five Nights at Poppy Playtime. Shadow says, she used to be normal, but kids torn her apart and played with her, caused her to look at that. Exactly. So, if you guys don't know, Mangle used to be a fully, like, you know, a full built-on, assembled animatronic, right? But when the kids, you know, when she was, there's moments where, like, the kids would take her apart, but the technicians would put her back together. And the technicians got so annoyed by the kids of constantly taking her apart and them had to putting her back together to the point where they just left Mango alone. They made her a whole take apart, put back together attraction for the kids, and that's why she looks the way she does. Because the kids in the FNAF 2 location, like, you had like your different areas. Again, you had, like, you know, your stage, your arcade, your Pirates Cove, and other things, right? But exactly. Now she's an interactive ocean nightmare, pretty much. You wrote the trailer 34. You give the trailer 34 out of 10. Nice, Omar. Good to hear. The next FNAF game is Five Nights at Freddy's Infinity War. Oh, yes, sir. 100%. 115%. But yeah, thank you for clarifying that part. So yeah, if you don't guys know, Mango used to be a full-on animatronic, but she got taken apart, put together by the kids. The technicians would fix her. Technicians got sick and tired of, like, you know, fixing her after she got taken apart, so they decided to make Mango take apart, put back together attraction. And that's why she looks the way she does, you know, because of the kids taking her apart and putting her back together again. And she said, you know, and I imagine for Mango it would be, you know, she's always hurting in a painful state just because of that, you know. Oh, wait, of course, Super Rocker. Do you think Abby, Mike, and Vanessa is going to survive the tournament trials? Oh, 100%. They have to survive the tournament. I mean, they're the main characters, right? They're the main characters. There's no way Abby, Mike, and Vanessa aren't going to survive tournament trials. Only if we can do the same with Balloon Boy 100%. But yeah, they have plot armor. Abby, Mike, and Vanessa have the power of plot armor. They will survive. They will be perfectly fine. They are the main characters. They're like the leading characters of the film, bro. They're the protagonists. They're the main characters, dude. They got the power of the main character plot armor, so they're fine. They alright. They ain't gotta worry about them. I'm sure they're gonna get scared and they're gonna get some bruises and cuts, but like, they'll be alright. They'll be okay. Plot armor protects everything. That needs to, that needs to stay. Yeah, that needs to stay. Plot armor protects everything, chat. Protects everything. Now I know what to do. Oh, you know what to do? What are you gonna do? Just what are you gonna do, Gino? Just gonna set the place on fire and that's it? Plot armor can't save them from a fire. Alright. Woohoo! Yeah, like I said, Danger James. Hopefully that answers your question and brings you some excitement right there. In total. I'll send the blob after them. Yeah, guess what? Plot armor is still going to stop the blob. Still going to stop the blob. I'm just telling that right now. So, yeah. Anywho, I think now we can go ahead and officially end the stream right here. We pretty much talked about everything we want to talk about. We done our intro. We reacted to the trailer, analyzed it, cooked up some theories, made our predictions, made some funny comparisons, talked about memes and such, told people my streaming schedule, the Discord server, upcoming streams for next week. I will be working on some, you know, future shorts, working on some shorts videos in the near future. And I'll definitely be making some more FNAF videos as well too. Yeah, the stream is going to be wrapping up very soon. Mr. Games More, but like I said, you can always watch the VOD, the replay of the stream at any time you want once the stream is over. I will be adding chapters, so that way if you guys want to go to certain parts of the stream, whether it be my reaction or my analysis, I'll make that easy for you. It's gonna make it a lot easier for y'all. So, anyways, I'm gonna send every single William Afton and the Blob and the Mimic and Jackie. They obviously can't survive that. Yeah, guess what? They got the power of plot armor and got an enemy on this side, so they still can't lose. You know, it don't matter. It don't matter no matter what you're saying. They're still gonna win every single time because they're them. They're the main characters. Yes, sir. Yo, Omar, thanks for being subscribed to the Super Rocker channel. I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I can't wait. Awesome Danger Dave. Happy Gaming says, what game would you survive? Danny's World or Five Nights at Freddy's? Still FNAF. I would still go with FNAF. If we can get some W's real quickly for Omar for subscribing to the channel, I really appreciate that, guys. If we could just, real quick before we close the stream, we can get some W's in the chat for Omar for subscribing to the Super Rocker channel. I would really, really appreciate that. So again, thank you, Omar. We're happy to have you here. We welcome you here to the we welcome you here in the Super Rocker community. It is a pleasure to have you here, my friend. So yeah, thank you everybody for spamming them W's. I really appreciate that. So yeah, now with enough of me yapping and saying all that stuff, imagine some random occurrence protects them from the animatrons. For example, a fallen tree. That would be crazy. I would just burst into laughter. I'm like, well, that just happened. That just happened. Yeah, and I'm also hoping that Markiplier does appear in the FNAF 2 movie. I'm really hoping he does have a role in the FNAF 2 movie. So fingers crossed, chat. Fingers crossed. So yeah, if there's anything I missed in terms for the, if there's anything I missed from the trailer, or y'all guys have any theories, any questions, or anything anything y'all guys want to, like, you know, let me know about, feel free to let me know down in the comments once the stream is over. We should end the stream by saying a Minecraft movie meme. Why, bro? Why? We already said so many of them before in the beginning. Why do I gotta end the stream with a Minecraft movie meme, dude? Why? Alright, time to go now. Take care, everybody. And YouTubers, stop yapping, bro. I know, Junior. I'm gonna shut up and stop yapping. Apparently, people want me to end the stream. What's up, Wi-Fi? Dean. Yeah, this is FNAF, not Minecraft. Exactly. This is FNAF, not Minecraft. This is FNAF. Please keep that in mind, yo. This is FNAF, not Minecraft. We don't mine, and then we craft, alright? This is FNAF. I am Steve. Alright, you know what? I am super. Boom. First we FNAF, then we craft. No, that's FNAF craft. Never said it again. Okay, fine. I won't say. I'll say that. I'll say that now, but then, you know, I'm still gonna say it again anyway. So first we FNAF, then we craft. I had to do it for NNA. I had to do it for NNA, bro. He left a comment. I had to do it for him. I had to do it for him, chat. Yeah, I agree with you, Super Rocker. It is not Minecraft. Yeah, this is FNAF. You need to be more. It's okay. Like I said, Wi-Fi. I'll get there someday, man. It ain't about the numbers. It ain't about being popular. It ain't about the clout. It's about just doing what you love, making videos, having fun, like making video streams and shorts, have fun doing it, entertaining people, and just giving it your all, man. That's all it is in the day. And, you know, I'm grateful for having 32,000 subscribers. You know, sure, not all 32,000 of them can be watch me, but that's okay. You know, people got lives, people got priorities, and people have many things going on, and that's okay. You know, what matters is that I have fun when I'm doing. I don't give up. I stay positive. I stay motivated, and I just keep doing me, bro. And I'm gonna keep proving to all you guys that, you know, the grind never stops. Like, I don't care how many days, weeks, months, years it takes me. When I tell you guys I'm gonna become the next big content creator, I am gonna become the next big one, not the, but like one of many big content creators, right? Become a legend, you know, and stand by those other legends and such, and be able to make YouTube videos and streams and such, you know, as a full-time thing one day, right? And you know, inspire others to, you know, do great things, right? If I can, you know, if I can achieve the goal that I set in front of me, y'all guys can achieve y'all goals y'all set in front of y'all self. So, you know, don't let those dreams be dreams. Make those dreams a reality, y'all. Hard work, motivation, all such. Wanting something does not give you the right to have. Well, we'll see. Wi-Fi, we shall see. But yes, thank you guys so much for agreeing with me. I'll try to become, yeah, exactly, you know, work hard, stay positive, motivated, and always give you all and everything y'all do. So now I'm gonna go ahead and officially end it right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed Five Nights at Freddy's 2 official teaser trailer, live reaction, and analysis. If you guys end up enjoying the stream, I really appreciate if you guys could leave a like right down below. If you guys are new to the channel, want to see more of my future streams and videos, highly encourage you guys to hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, that way you guys not miss out on any of my, you know, content whatsoever. And again, my stream schedule is Friday through Sundays. I'll be working on some more, you know, videos for you guys behind the scenes. I'll be, you know, getting them streams prepped and cooked, ready to go for you guys, right, for next week as well. And overall, though, I'm just gonna continue just to work hard, you know, stay motivated, just give it my all and everything I do. And ultimately, I just can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. As Shadow said, can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. So either way, today's stream was a blast. I had a great time. Thank you guys so much for leaving a like down below. Thank you guys so much for those who subscribed. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day from being here, sharing your guys' thoughts and theories. You guys are awesome. Keep being amazing people. I love to see the enthusiasm and energy for you guys. So, anywho, yeah, they love crushing loaf. They love crushing loaf. So yeah, anywho, I'm gonna go ahead out. Appreciate you guys so much. Ooh, hang on. I'm trying to push the chair arms back and get my mouse set up right there. Perfect. And there we go. All right, beautiful. All right. Now I can finish with it. Anywho, thank y'all so much for your love, support. Have a great rest of your day or night. And as always, everyone, stay safe, positive, beautiful, another. And remember, the grind never stops. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, y'all.